Hi. Good morning, you guys. It's early. Hello. Oh, poop. Now I've done it. There we go. Getting the Cash App up. Cleveland Housewife, capital C, capital H, all one word. Hi, Claire. You're first. Claire, you get the fucking award. Good morning. Let me get this Cash App up really quick, sweetie. You came quickly. That's what he said. You came quickly. That's what he said. I'm cracking jokes early. You came quickly. That's what he said. I'm cracking jokes early. Okay, we're on. We're on. Well, sometimes if I do the finger thing too much, listen to me. So there is my stream, right? But if I click it too much, look what I end up on. This guy, fucking, I don't know what this guy does every day. This guy has a new set of fucking huge animal lungs that he fucking washes for his stream. Like, what the fuck? I'm doing the wrong thing. I should be getting huge lungs and washing them. Why does this guy do this every time? Why is that his content? Okay, I digress. You were looking on TikTok, you're watching Blue Therapy? What is Blue Therapy? I must know. Blue Therapy. Alright, it's not coming up on the YouTube. What is it, Claire? Is it like an ASMR? It's not like this, right? Because I am done with this guy. Rage bait! Abso-fucking-lutely. Oh, I'm a hot redhead? Thank you. I am. Oh, okay, it's on Netflix. Ooh, exciting. You know why? Because I'm getting Netflix today, Claire. Yes, we do streaming services, and we kind of, like, we'll do, like, 3 for 1 month, and then we'll switch and do another 3. So today we're switching after, like, 2 months and getting Netflix. So I'm excited, so I can watch that. It's new on Netflix. Couples Go to Therapy. You know, I love reality TV, but I really hate the couples reality TV. Or I hate the dating reality TV when, like, people are hooking up and, like, seeing if they can hook up and like each other. Then they get drunk the next night and hook up with other people. But this is marriages and they hook up. I'll try and check it out. Hi, Andrew. Welcome to chat. There's a script, you hate it? Oh, yeah, see, I can't watch scripted reality TV. That's the worst. The worst. And also the worst on reality TV is just couples hooking up. I would rather see anything. Like, give me a survival show or an outside homestead show or even drunk people like the Housewives show. But when you get people hooking up, it's so cringy, man. Claire, did you hear about Only Use Me Blade's foot? He is definitely not in the foot slut army. Only Use Me Blade is definitely not in the foot slut army right now. Foot slut army, Only Use Me Blade will be like this. Yeah, that's a tragedy. Hi, AJ, you love white women? Good, you should. Yeah, that's really, really sad, right? But, you know, are you surprised? Because I'm not. So we've watched this guy, what, for 2 or 3 years, just disintegrating, right? Just abusing himself and abusing his body and abusing the life that he has been given, right? For what? For Jägermeister? So I'm pretty sad for him. I did watch him talk about it and hear him say how he was embarrassed. But as he said he was embarrassed, he was drinking more Jägermeister. And that's, you know, he didn't lose his toes just because of diabetes, right? It was the underlying thing. But he was drinking so long, and that and the diabetes and the not caring for his body made that happen to him. So poor guy, you know. AJ, you should go back on Tinder and get a redhead. You know, the best thing my husband ever did was get himself a redhead. Redheads will make you keep your shit together, and they will keep you on your toes. What do you think about that? Let me make this chat a little smaller up here. How's that? Better? Yeah, let me move this little camel. We gotta move the camel then. Oh, the camel's gone. Should we put the camel back on? I think I can while I'm sitting here with you. Camel, where'd you go? There he is. Happy hump day. Happy hump day to you all. Let's get this little guy over here. Because he's important to have out on the hump day. Let's make him small. Okay. Oh, I just fucked him up again. Jesus, woman. Get it together. There, that's better. Lunatic. Alright, this is the last time I'm doing it. I did that for y'all. Enjoy it. Okay. Better. We're back. We're back, bitches. Now we're serious. Now let me see. Oh, did I put him in between the chat? Oh, man. I put the hump guy in between the chat. What in the actual hell? Hold on a minute. I'm playing with my cartoons. Let me get it straight. AJ's acting thirsty? No, he's not. AJ's acting sweet. I dated a blonde and a redheaded woman. I love both so much I wish I was with them both at the same time. Oh, well, that might be thirsty, AJ. You can't be with two at the same time, my dear. You cannot. You gotta choose. But yeah, Tinder. I've never been on Tinder. Can you find good women on Tinder? Because I would wonder if that was a problem. High flying unicorn cat. Boy, has my chat gotten crazy again. We're gonna have to move all this fucking over. Let's see if that helps it. Oh boy. Oh, Rabbit's in the house. Hi, good to see you. Fuck the camel. Let's see if that helps. That might put chat back together. I'm always a lady. Sweet chin music. Good to see you in chat. I don't know why my chat's oh well, that's weird. Rabbit Finkelbergstein. Okay. Nice to see you. I don't know why I have two chats today on my phone. Look at it. There's a lot of words going on my screen. What about Hillary Clinton? She's a bad mamma jamma. We don't like Hillary over here. We're MAGA on this channel. Ellen DeGeneres is a cannibal, yes. Leonardo DiCaprio. Oh, why you gotta go there? You know, he was my celebrity crush for my entire life before this all happened. Now he can't be my celebrity crush anymore. But that's the way it goes. Oh no, I don't think the war thing is scary. I'm saying let's fucking go. Go Trump. Not scary at all. What would have been scary was had Trump not done anything and Iran would have fucking done something to us. That, trust me, that is the only reason he did this. Also, another reason, look, I'm going to age myself right now and date myself, but a lot of you are way younger than me, okay? I'm 56. So, when 9/11 happened, me and Skippy sat there and watched it on TV all day, okay? So, a lot of y'all don't even know about 9/11. A lot of y'all don't know why it happened. A lot of you don't know about Al-Qaeda. A lot of you don't know about ISIS, that they tried to take down America on 9/11. We never recovered from that, and we never fought them for that. We kind of just sat back. And meanwhile, they've been creating bombs, getting stuff to make nukes. Last week, what did they start doing? Bombing our embassy. So no, they have to be shit on and they have to be destroyed, and I am all for it. I'm not scary. I don't think it's scary at all. What would have been scary has we had Biden as our president, because some of our United States of America would be gone now. Yes, it would, just like it happened on 9/11. So some of you are sheltered. Some of you are in a bubble. Some of you are too young to understand what might be going on in the reality of the United States and Iran. This is a long time coming, people. A long time coming. Get him, Trump. That's what I gotta say. And he's doing a good job. And nobody will look at America ever again and think we're weak. Yes, we're getting everything done now that I voted for, that Trump said he'd do, and then some. So I'm very proud of America right now. I have no problem with him bombing the fuck out of Iran and taking all those people out. Because they deserve it. They were coming for us. They would have fucking bombed us, and they have bombed us. They've taken down a huge part of Manhattan, okay? So let's not forget about 9/11. And those of you that are younger, you might want to go research 9/11 a little bit. Rabbit, Rabbit, you're having the best time, right? PJ Prada's in the house laughing hysterically. Bin Laden was a horrible person. Yes, but there are worse people there now. Bin Laden was nothing compared to the guys that are there now running the place, right? So we need to take them out. America is strong. That's what America is. So we're going to fuck them up. I don't know if you just saw Trump's video, but he's going to fly over and put a bunch of shit on them. Yeah, and if he needs to, he'll bring out that little sonic fucking weapon where it makes them all bleed from their eyes, nose, and mouth. So they can't get away from that. GTRT Data 9, 216. Yes, 216. We are in 216. 216 area code. I'll put it in the chat for you. Are you 216? Are you a neighbor of mine? Rabbit's having the best time. Netanyahu has been saying for 30 years that Iran is going to get nuclear weapons. Yes. So what the fuck? So are we going to sit around and wait for Iran to do to us what they did before in 9/11? Because they really fucked us up. And a lot of you don't remember that, or you choose not to remember that. It never got ironed out, you guys. It got worse and worse and worse. And remember who you're fucking talking about. Iran men who beat their women, who make their women wear burqas, who make their women cover everything but their fucking little eye holes. Those women are severely enslaved. So, fuck them up. Get those women out of there. That's what I say. Go Trump. Let's go. I'm about it. We should not fight Israel wars. Well, we're not. It just looks like, well, because Israel is involved, it looks like that. We are not fighting Israel's war. Look, they were going to come for us and they were going to bomb us. It has nothing to do with Israel, okay? They were making nukes so they could bomb us the same way they did on 9/11. And look, I'm only knowing a little bit of the reality of it. Imagine what Trump knows that we don't. So I support it 100%. Take them the fuck out. That's a third world country. They fuck fucking goats. They fuck sheep. they enslave their women, and they're trying to hurt America. So, go Trump. Oh, Rabbit's going wild, Claire. He's really, I mean, he's on a mission. It's his life. It's his absolute life. Hi, Basehead. I just got in here and I love everything you're saying. Yes, well, I don't fuck around, okay? And I'm not some woke asshole gonna go waving my trans flag in the street, right? I am a successful, straight woman who knows what's going on in the world. I'm also 56 years old. I've been around for a minute, and I've seen some things that a lot of you may not have seen. And one of those things was sitting here watching 9/11 and watching my Manhattan buildings crumble that day, okay? That day, Skip and I were not even dating. We were just friends. Skip was going to Cleveland State at the time, and I needed a bag of weed. So I called him, and I said, "Are you home? I need weed." He was my weed dealer at the time. He said, "No, we're just getting out of classes because of the bombing." I said, "Okay, well, I'll meet you at your house." He said, "Okay." So Skip and I, before we were married, before we were dating, spent 9/11 together, okay? We spent the whole day together. We watched the buildings come down. We were scared together. We drove to Walmart together to get guns, to protect ourselves, because we didn't know what was happening. So that is something that a lot of you may not remember, and a lot of you are in a little bubble these days. No, time to get that third world piece of shit country out of here. Make sure they don't have a way to hurt us or anyone else. And while we're at it, let's free those women that they have enslaved there. Let's allow that fucking whole place can get bombed so those women can get the fuck out of there. Yes, I support Trump, and yes, I support ICE. Big time. ICE is doing a great job, and the woke Democrat assholes parading their asses around acting like imbeciles are the problem. It's funny that Rabbit's here screaming at me that I don't know anything about Iran. Shut up, Rabbit! Stay in your lane! Your lane is to give me racial slur towers over there. Hi, Heather. Good to see you. How are you feeling, Heather? Claire says, "Yep, I remember it so well. My brother was a Marine." Okay, so then you understand a little more. I'm not afraid of fighting. I'm afraid of us getting hurt. Okay, and that almost happened again. Had we had anyone but Trump in this office, we would be singing a very different song today. We'd probably be cleaning up Manhattan again today or something else. Or worse, where I live. You know, Manhattan is a little bit to the left. California is to the right. Where am I? I'm right in Ohio. I'm right in the middle. I'm right in mid-America. So if they're going to bomb someone, I'm a little afraid of that. So Trump, please bomb them first. That's what I have to say. Me too, Heather. I've been up since 3:30, 3:45. That's not true, Rabbit. They've been working on them and getting them, and they didn't have them. What they did do the other day that promoted us to attack them, though, was they bombed our embassy. So if you guys don't think that's enough for us to bomb them at this point when they're working on their nuclear weapons, they have been for 30 years. They have them somewhat together, okay? Big reason why we bombed these guys. You guys, we're not just doing it because Trump likes to do it while he drinks his tea. It's not true. No, we didn't attack first. They attacked our embassy. That is them attacking first. And we were smart to do so. Go Trump. I don't care. And honestly, if we did attack first, I could care less. Because we have a reason to do so. Because they are going to hurt our country. Yeah, and here, Sanders, unbelievable. I'm not saying that right. Sander. I'm just going to call you Sander. Says, "You are naive if you don't think Iran doesn't have a nuclear arsenal fully built. Yeah. You're stupid. You're not just naive, you're stupid. They have had 30 years to work on fucking destroying our country after 9/11. And they've been letting us know recently they're going to do that. So, well, we were just talking about the Twin Towers, Heather. I was saying that I remembered watching that. Skip and I sat here and watched the Twin Towers fall, okay? And a lot of people don't realize that it was Iran that did that to us. Al-Qaeda, ISIS, whatever they want to call themselves, that's who it was. And they were never stopped. Really? Rabbit? So you were there and you saw? Well, I don't believe you, Rabbit. I think you're naive and I think you're dumb. And that's why you're in my chat doing racial slur towers. So stay in your lane, boy. Hi, Sandman. Welcome to chat. How you doing, sweetie? Good to see you. I don't watch Fox News, Unicorn Cat. I watch YouTubers, and I watch the president, and I listen to him. So that's where I get my information. Eagle 900, welcome to chat. 990, and he's so smart. He says no one can destroy USA. It's a powerful country. Yes. Rabbit, I'm not going to be looking up political things. I'm a housewife, and I'm a streamer. I talk about what I know and my own thoughts. Okay, that's what my stream is. This is not truth. Jennifer does not know. I've not been to Iran. I've not seen the things. This is just my stream, and these are my ideologies and my beliefs, you guys. I don't put them on you. I don't ask you to believe them. I'm telling you what I believe because you're on my stream. Sandman, what the fuck are you talking about? What do you want me to drop a link for, Sandman? You're an idiot! Yeah, it's all I know. I'm not talking global politics here. I'm talking what Jennifer, the Real Housewife of Cleveland, knows and what Jennifer, the Real Housewife of Cleveland, believes. So I'm not pushing that on you. I'm not telling you guys that's right. I'm not telling you guys to believe what I believe. I'm telling you what I believe and what I feel. So you can take that with a grain of salt. Sandman, I'll be your snow bunny. I love you, Sandman. I think you're a gentleman. Hi, Sluggos girl. She doesn't do politics or religion. She's smart. How are you feeling, honey? How are you doing? How's your health doing? You don't have to go into detail. I know it's not great. I know you're not feeling great, but I wish you love and sparkles, and I put them all upon you. And I hope you're doing okay. So you guys are welcome to believe whatever you want, but that's what I'm believing, and that's the stance I'm taking. And if you want to come in my chat and say something else, you're more than welcome to. I would love to hear all of your ideas. You aren't going to change my mind, but I love that we all have different thoughts and different ideologies and different plans of attack for this, right? That's what the world is supposed to be, and that's what a chat room on YouTube is definitely going to be. So we got to embrace that. The Hamster OG, I low-key just watching to see who wins, Claire or Chat. Well, Claire's gonna win. Yeah, Chat's gonna lose. Claire will win. It's always Claire. Sandman says I love to talk, that's all. I know, I do too, Sandman. Hence why I push live all the time. It's not my fault that I get so many haters and people that want to kill me and destroy me. And that they send you over here to give me messages. I never hate the messenger, Sandman. I just hate the people that give him the messages. So you are welcome here, Sandman, anytime. And I know exactly who you are, Sandman. I know you stick up for Victoria J. I know you're a good guy, basically. I like you. I like you. I know that Alexandra Mayers does not like you, so that makes me like you even more. She's a real asshole. The Hamster OG. People don't send you here. Well, I know, but they sent you with a message that one time, and that's what I'm referring to. The Deebsy and Janny message, can we get back into chat? They sent you with that message, so that's what I'm referring to. And Sandman says, I go wherever I want, and I go everywhere. Yes, and I appreciate that, because I do like you, Sandman. But when people come in with messages like that for me, Sandman, I don't forget either, right? From me to you, Sandman. From Cleveland to New York City. And I wonder, Sandman, if you got the same fog in New York City that we have here in Cleveland. Check out the fog. It's really weird. Really foggy. Check that out. So I went outside. It's a little strange. Let's go out. I'll take you out real quick. And then we'll do the fish tank because the fish need to eat, you guys. But I do want to jump outside real quick and just check. Yeah, it's pretty foggy, you guys. Look at that. Okay, so that is over Lake Erie. That's Lake Erie. That's west, and this is east. We got a lot of fog. We do have our flag up because we are at war and Trump is winning. Let's fix it. I'm the only person on my street that flies a flag, or at least an American flag. We have numerous people who will fly the black flag, Black Lives Matter flags, or the gay flag, or the tranny flag. I don't really care who you're sleeping with. I would like to know more who you voted for when you're hanging a flag. Okay, let's go in. It's fucking freezing. And we're gonna feed the fish. Okay. So this is my tank. This is a 30-gallon. Heather is giving the devil signs in the chat. Hair is cracking up and clapping. I called you hair, Claire. 30 gallons, fresh water, all natural plants. Even these purple ones are real. So let's get some food for them. See if we can see you a little closer. Come here, fishy, 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 fishy. Oh, look at soft white underbelly there. He's really sticking on the side for you. He's my favorite fish, right there. Soft white underbelly is his name, after the YouTube. Female guppies. Yes, female fancy guppies. I think they're all females. I don't think we have a male in the bunch. We have 4. And I had... They were born here in this tank from their parents. So these are the Duggars. The guppies are the Duggars. They had Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar were their parents, but they have passed away. This is a black Maui. And we have 3 neon tetras, autocinquus catfish. We have 3 types of shrimp. We have cherry shrimp, Amana shrimp, and black shrimp. Black shrimp matter. Oh, it feels warm in there. It feels very warm in there. Really warm in there. It's about right, but it feels warm. Oh, and then my favorite fish in there are the glass catfish. You see them? I call them my Ozempic fish. You can see right through them. They're paper thin, and you can see all their bones. And they've been alive for almost 2 years now. They're doing really good. I didn't think they'd even survive. Oh, and an albino catfish I have. I'm going to turn that heat down a little bit. You have 8 inches. Rabbit. Wow. Okay, so that's the fishy poos. There's Baxter. Baxter, what are you doing? Hey, B. Hey, little guy, what are you up to? What you doing? Being a good man? Let's get something out of the dispensary, you guys. Do you want to go to the dispensary? So what do you think? Green apple, cherry, blue raz, mango. And the rest of those are cartridges. These are all cartridges. What do you think? I'm thinking blue raz. Blue raz? Blue raz. Blue raz? Blue raz. Whoa. Holy shit. Sandman! You says mango? Damn it, I went with the blue raz. We're sticking with the blue raz. Cleveland. Get the mug out. Get a tea going. Gonna make a gummy drink. How many milligrams should we do? 50? 60? 70? Let's fucking go, Claire says. So we're gonna make it like a latte. We're gonna put just a little bit of tea in there and then fill the rest with milk and cinnamon. So it'll be like a latte. So let's get this open. 60. She says 60. I like that. I like your way of thinking, Claire. Let me see. Let me put this over here where I can get it together. Let's get it together, bitch. Claire, when you take a gummy, I wonder how much you take. You take 60? Heather says 70. Heather wants me to die. Heather's like, let's see the show, bitch. Like, you gonna eat gummies? Let's go. Heather, you're so cute. I'd be fried all day if I ate 70. So this one is 50. Oops. You see? It's sticking together. Yeah, so we got 2 milligrams in here. Or, I'm sorry, 200 milligrams in here with 4 pieces. So let's just go with 50. Let's not get too crazy. Huh. You just heard a plane go over our house and your fucking uncle is yelling, USA. Well, you send me your uncle. Bring your uncle to chat. Tell him I love him and I want to meet him. USA, USA, USA. I'm with him. I'm with him on that. So we're just going to put this in here. I used to cut these up, you guys. No need. Just plop it in there. Get a spoon. We have the avocado rolling around here. I don't need you in my face. This is the tea we're using. So French vanilla tea. And I only add about that much to boil the gummy. And then the rest is milk and sugar and cinnamon. But I have these here looking at me. Do you know about these? Do you know about these butter cookies? Imported from Denmark. Not even made in the USA. So they are so good and yummy with real food. I've eaten most of them. You can see where the good ones were. My favorite ones lay here and here. And they're gone. I have a little bit left though. They're so good. These are popular around the world. You can find these anywhere around the world. And these might be my favorite cookies. We paid $8 for these. $8 American money for these. That's a lot of money for a cookie, Tim. They're worth it. I don't complain at all. Rabbit! 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 What the fuck? Exactly. No, that's not true. I saw that video, and they said that that wasn't true. They stormed some fucking place in India and showed some disgusting thing where said they were making those cookies. No, no, no. They figured out that that wasn't real, or I would not be eating these cookies. Trust, I saw it. You say they definitely are. And you say I'm very handsome. Can I get out from under your feet? Probably not. Probably not. You want to buy what? Okay. I don't know about that. Let me get my chat phone. Did Baxter get another haircut? Yes, he did. Fuck thing. Hi, Jimmy. Girl, so much stuff is tampered with. Yes, everything is tampered with, and the food in America is absolutely crap. So that's why I basically eat imported foods, GMO-free or organic. Not all of it, but yeah. Brittany, baby daddy, you need to be rescued. God is good, Charlie. Claire says, the cookies are fine. I did quit eating these for about a week till I saw that video was debunked. And it was debunked, you guys. I don't know what they're making in that video, but it's better not be those fucking cookies. Because if they are, I'm fucking eating them. May I be let free? No. Not until you send me a super chat or a gift. You stay in. No, Rabbit's not going to chill, you guys. He is our daily troll. He gets the troll award of the day. Let him do what he does, you guys. No, they're just putting little children inside those cookies. Mmm, yummy. Little beef jerky, a little pizza in there. Well, then you're never going to get set free by me, Brittany's baby daddy. I wonder what Brittany would have to say about that. I think Brittany would say keep you caged as well. She would want you to send me a super chat. It's happening. Let's fucking go. See if I can let you watch this a little. The gummy melting. Oh, you probably have to open that, yeah? Okay. As long as I don't kill myself here. Actually, what I usually do is cover this for about a minute. Let that steam get in there, and that will melt the gummy twice as fast. Otherwise, you'd be stirring for about 5 minutes. So, that's the trick. Just fill with about this much water. Because all we're doing is melting the gummy, you guys. The steam will do the rest by itself, so you don't have to actually do all the work. We'll stir that in a minute. We'll add milk, sugar, and cinnamon. What kind of milk do you guys drink? I drink real milk. I also drink vanilla almond milk, just because I like the taste of it. I wish I had some right now for my tea. It's already melted. So, the blue gummy down. So this tastes like a blue raspberry, this gummy. and we have vanilla tea. So it's going to be a blueberry vanilla taste, right? That's what we're creating. So it's going to taste like a blueberry latte with a little cinnamon on it. We fill this all up with milk. And at the very top, I coat it with cinnamon. Like that. What do you think? Cheers! Happy Wednesday, Wake and Bake. Oh, and it tastes like fucking heaven. It tastes like fucking heaven. So it is vanilla tea. Just a little bit of it, French vanilla. A blue gummy, blue raspberry. So it tastes like blue raspberry vanilla with a little cinnamon. It's absolutely amazing, you guys. Okay, let me put this away, and then we'll go back to our chair and let's smoke something. Oh, there she is. What's up, girl? Got it. Got it. Oh, Mr. Black's here. Black! Mr. Black! Hi, Mr. Black. Okay. No. You may not, baby's Brittany's daddy. I want to talk to Brittany because you've already come in my chat and been crazy. You asked if you could go somewhere. I said no, not unless you send me a super chat, and you got defiant, didn't you? You come in here trying to have your weird sexual fetish with me, and then when I cap you on it, you're defiant. If I was a dominatrix and you were really trying to get this shit done, I'd beat the fuck out of you right now. Because you're being a bad boy. So sit where you are till you send me a super chat. We're going to be talking to Brittany about this soon. Because you're being a bad chatter. Alright, if you came in here and just said hi, that would be one thing. But you wanted to have the weird sexual fetish. You wanted to have me tell you what to do. So now, I'm doing it. And you don't like that. So you want to come in here and have me show S&M dominatrix skills on you for free in the middle of my chat? It's not going to happen. That's not going to happen, buddy. Brittany will rescue you. Brittany will pay me to keep you in a cage because you are a problem for her. I am sure of that. Let's read back and chat a little bit and see what else is going on. The meatballs looked yummy until Baxter saw them. Well, I used to do that little meatball video with Mugsy. Okay, Mugsy has made at least 2 or 3 of those little meatball videos. Every time I make meatballs, Mugsy would make that video, you guys. So I was a little sad that I didn't have Mugamoo to make his meatball video. So I looked around, I said, Killer, do you want to make a meatball video? And she said, fuck to the no, hell to the nah, nah, nah. So I said, Baxter, do you want to make a meatball video? And he looked at the meatballs and he looked at me. So he made the meatball video. He will keep the meatball song from Puff Puff the Penguin alive. I thought it was pretty cute, Heather. Wait, what? Low-key sounds good. It is. So we've created this. This is what we made. And if you guys eat gummies, THC gummies, I advise you to stop. Make them, liquefy them, make them into a drink. Because if you eat a gummy, it's not going to hit you for 3 to 4 hours. You make a drink, watch this. Hits me immediately, and it tastes like heaven, and I can control it. Once I start feeling it, then you put it down. You don't take so many sips. I like to control my gummies, and I like them to hit me immediately. I will not only make teas like this, but I will boil the gummy, melt it, put it in the refrigerator, fill it with ice, add Country Time lemonade, and you have a cold drink. Really amazing stuff. So, gummy drinks, remember that. If you guys like marijuana, if you like THC gummies, this is really the way to do it. Liquefy your gummies. It's a lot smarter. Let's get the grinder out.
endeavors built a wall so meticulous. I'm climbing, it's ridiculous. Yeah. But I'm pushing wagons like a porter wanna. Self-medicating, washing something down in water wanna. Daily navigating through the raindrops, waiting for the rare split seconds when the pain stops. My life's a heavy antidote. Remember when the chin drop? I swear I'm aiming at the target, waving what my aims are. What my aims are. While I flip another pair of zoo for made crop. When you're living at the bottom, it's the same thought. Waiting for the rarest split seconds when the pain stops.
We didn't do any introduction today. We didn't put any lip stuff on today. Should I do a quick intro? Hi, it's late. Welcome to my channel. I'm Jennifer. It's me. I'm the real Housewife of Cleveland. That's my channel. If you're not subscribed, sub up. If you haven't liked the stream, like my stream. It helps the algorithm and it helps other people come into the chat right now. So like it. You don't have to leave the page. Double tap the screen. Tappy poo, tap tap. That's all you gotta do. And like it. I hope you guys are wearing something comfy. I just have on sweatpants and a tank top. But we went with green today because we're getting ready for the St. Patrick's Day. Who's your favorite redhead? It's me! So make sure you guys have something to drink as well. We've already covered that. And make sure you have something to smoke. We have one thing we're working on too. Claire's coming in with the fucking racial slur tower. She's matching you. She's matching you. I love you, Heather. I love you, Claire. Heather got you though. Heather intercepted you. Don't be asking Heather for help. Heather's going to tell you to send me a gift. To super chat me. That's what Heather's going to tell you to do. Don't bring my friends into it. You're the one that came in here wanting to be... What did you want to be? You want to be told what to do? Yeah, Heather's not saving me. Heather's on my side. Heather wants me to get a donation. Heather loves it. Look, Heather's got to have her outlet too, you guys. But she doesn't get it much. She gets it a lot with me. Heather gets to live out her dreams vicariously through my crazy decisions in life. You ain't sending nothing. Then you're going to sit there in your cage like a bad man, and I'm going to tell everybody how you came in my chat wanting sexual fetish, weird S&M bullshit given to you for free by me. So, no. Weirdo. Weirdo in my chat. I don't mind helping you guys out with your weird fetishes, but you also got to help me out. You got to remember where we are. And then I'm actually trying to have a live stream here, aside from your sexual weird fetishes. Did you guys remember that? Sometimes you forget. Sometimes you guys are selfish. Sometimes I have to go VP on you and yell at you. Bad chat! I want Heather on gummies too. Let's get Heather to eat gummies. I've tried to talk her into it, because she has a bad back. But I don't think Heather's ever smoked weed or done gummies. I digress. I might be wrong. Heather, answer. But I think she's only tried alcohol. Heather is a Baptist Christian woman. She goes to church. She's a good girl. Oh, you saw the cheese. Well, it wasn't a piece of cheese. What it was a rigatoni. That's what you saw, Heather. So I had the meatballs on the plate. I wasn't going to give the dude an entire meatball, right? Because he's had so many of the meatballs in the past few days. Killer and Baxter have had so many tastes of the meatballs. It's insane. So they had enough meatballs, and I just needed to get that content for the video. So I'm holding the plates of meatballs. 1, 2, 3 meatballs. Yes, Heather, under here, I had a rigatoni. a bare noodle rigatoni, and I was teasing him with it because I wasn't going to give him a meatball for the thing, but right after I hit the end button, I was going to slide him that rigatoni so he could have something for what he did. But he was so confused. He kept seeing the rigatoni noodle, he kept seeing the meatballs, and he just didn't know what to do. So I think I filmed him, and he wasn't even looking at me. He was like looking like this. He was so confused. I'm going to give you something, Brittany's baby's daddy. This will remind you who you're dealing with. I sent you a message in chat. There you go. That's for you, Brittany baby's daddy. That's me sitting on my OG mobster chair like, ha 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 ha. Till you fucking pay me. The hamster! I kidnapped your family. What do you want? What do you want for my family? I'll give you everything. I'll give you everything, the hamster. I gotta fix my light. Really an issue. Okay, how's this? Do we need lipstick, probably? Ladies, Claire, Heather, do you guys have a lipstick? Go put it on. No, sit there and suffocate. You've been a bad boy. I don't even know you. I've never seen you in my chat. You come in my chat expecting S&M weirdness from me. I'm just a housewife trying to stream. And you come in here with your sexual weirdness and then you don't want to pay me for it. So who's the weirdo? You don't need to breathe. You can breathe water like a fish. On my stream you can do that. You can identify as a fish on my stream today. It's allowed. I'm gonna identify as a unicorn today. Does that sound good? Heather! What do you want to identify as? A pink rose flower? How about you, Claire? What will you identify as? I think Claire could be a 4-leaf clover. You guys are insane. Even going back, all I can see is rabbit. Rabbit spamming the fuck out of my chat. Do you know how that helps me, Rabbit? Thank you. I appreciate it. You're a good troll. I appreciate your skills. Being monetized, I don't mind a troll. Every time I get a comment, it helps my shit. So thank you so much. And you trolls love to leave a million comments, so I'm down. Hi, Allison. Good morning. Welcome to chat, and good luck in there, Allison. So there's no mods anymore, Allison. We got free speech chat now, just like John Allgood used to, and it's wild. Good luck in there, Allison. I hope you have a helmet and knee pads, because you're going to need it in there. Look at my cup, because I just put this lipstick on. Look at this. What a fucking hooker. What a whore. Look at that. Disgusting. Absolutely gross. Oh yeah, Allison's gonna need a helmet. Allison don't like this kind of shit. Allison came in my chat recently, and it was like 2 weeks ago, just when my algorithm was changing, and she's like, holy shit, this is like Daisy's chat. And I was like, no, this is worse than Daisy's chat. Far worse. Daisy wouldn't have allowed the racial slur towers, but I mean, as a live streamer, that says to me I've really made it, and it really helps my algorithm, and it really helps my monetization, so we leave that. The only thing we take out anymore is people that are doxing, or if you just say something that really gets under my skin, or you attack a chat member, one of my friends, that'll get you taken out right away. So we got 3 of my favorite people in here. We got Heather, Allison, and Claire. I'm glad to see all 3 of you. We did have Flying Unicorn in here, but I think she got mad about the war and left. Maybe she's still here. Ooh, Allison! What are you sending me? Why is it fragile? Is it a rock? Did you send me a rock, Allison? You're a creep, Rabbit. You're a creep. Brittany Baby Daddy. I think we shouldn't call him Brittany anymore, you guys, because Brittany is his girlfriend's name. We need to call him Baby Daddy. I'm going to take a look at his page. Let's go to his channel. Brittany Baby Daddy. Jesus Christ, buddy. You looking like a hard man. Let me get you in here. Holy shit. Why are you looking so angry, boo? You know, just calm the eyebrows down a little bit. Take a picture and smile. You being so mad today. No wonder. No wonder. I'm gonna subscribe to you and everything will be okay. Okay? Now you have Jennifer subscribing. It'll be okay, buddy. It's a rock. Okay, let's look at the other rocks Allison has made me. You guys don't know, but Allison is ex-goddess Allison. She used to be a goddess with me and Daisy, and she's also an artist. She makes rocks. I want you all to go subscribe to the German in Venice right now. Do you know about that? The German in Venice, here on YouTube. Allison, you can see Allison on the German in Venice making her rocks. Look, Allison, it's a little dark over there. Rock number 1. It's got Skippy on it. Rock number 2. I think this is my favorite. This is my favorite, Allie. The Flip Flopper Rock. Hi, Adam. Welcome from the UK. This was my first rock from Allison when we barely knew each other. When I used to make snail videos of Daisy. And look, there's a tiny Mugamoo on there. That's tiny Mugamoo. Allison, aren't you glad you put Mug on there? I just realized he was on there this second. Oh. Okay, and this is Skippy's rock. This is the rock she made for Skip. Got a lot on there. Got some stormtroopers and a lot of stuff. And then we sit it with the Pope with a blue jay feather. And here's a rock that I made Skippy some time ago. Right, Allison? You're not the only one that makes rocks. 2010, I made a rock for Skip. Allison, we didn't even know each other then. You didn't even know I was rock artistic capable, did you? Those are my rocks because I'm a goddess, just like Allison. Don't be jealous, you guys. You don't need to be jealous at all. That just means you guys didn't have to hang out with Daisy. You're actually winning. Me and Allison are losing. No, me and Allison went through a situation together, a goddess situation together, and that brought us together and made us closer friends. So we'll always love each other because of that. Hi, Match Revuso. We're just going to call you Matt. Hi, Matt. I love you. Pedro Gay. Hi. No, I'm not single, you guys. The name of my channel, you guys, is The Real Housewife of Cleveland. Housewife. Real Housewife of Cleveland. I've been married for over 18 years to my soulmate, Skippy. Brittany Baby Daddy, why don't you send me a gift? Look where you chat. You just chatted there. Look past it. There's a little gift box there. Hit the button and I might release you. You don't have to send me money, but you could send a gift for free. That's not going to hurt your ass. Yes, Rare Breed. This is my natural hair color. I don't dye it. I don't do anything to it. I have virgin hair. Even at my age, I'm 56 years old. I was born in 1969. I don't dye my hair. This is my natural hair color. And I've had it this exact color since I was a little girl. I don't have any gray. I don't have any white. Because I have the MC1R gene. I have the natural redheaded gene. So my hair won't go gray or white. My hair will just fade a couple shades lighter. That's what my father did. He lived to be 81. I look and sound and I'm just the spitting image of my father, and he had this exact hair. It lightened up a little bit. You know, he got a little bit of gray, like right here, by his sideburns, but I don't have any. Jose! Not Jose, Joe Schmo is here. Joe Schmo is my personal troll. He is my favorite troll. Not only does he come in with the racial slur towers, that helps me as a streamer. He comes in and he talks to me and he's nice to me too, which is rare for a troll. A troll usually just trolls you. But he's nice too. So I'm down. I like nice trolls. Hi, freshman. Nice to see you. Claire's under the stairs. Hampter OG says, Jesus, we have 2 more creeps. Oh, Hampter, welcome to my chat. This is what I get. I used to try to control it until I got monetized, and I figured these guys are actually paying my bills, so go to town, y'all. Yeah, chat is being wild, Heather, and we love it. We love a wild chat. It's Wednesday morning. I don't know what your numbers say, but I can see my numbers here say 20 in chat and 19 likes. So we gotta get at least 1 more like. I'd like to see 20 and 20. So like the stream, double tap the screen to like my stream, you guys. And make sure you are subbed up if you're not subscribed to my channel. And make sure you turn on your notification bells so that every time I go live, you can be here with me and you can do what y'all are doing. So, I think we should smoke. It's that time. 1, pre-game. Thank you, Heather. Ass up. Where's Allison going? She can't stand Joe Schmo. Bye, Allison. I love you. Bye. Hi to Talia. Claire says, a guy I know, Hotbox, has got another strike for YouTube, and he only makes content. It's crazy sad. Wait, what? A guy I know, Hotbox, has got another strike. Oh, he got struck his channel. We know Janny tried to strike my channel. You know all those nasty videos Janny put up about me? So I didn't complain and I didn't try to strike his channel. He put up numerous videos about me and my husband, saying how I'm old and ugly and how I faked my cancer and I faked my channel coming down. He did all that to me. But I did a couple things back to him. I made exactly what? Maybe 14 videos showing his face. What did he do? That little bitch Janny, who pretends he's an IP2 and pretends he's something, went straight to the principal's office and tried to strike my channel. That's not very IP2, Janny. That's not very manly, Janny. I never did that once to you, Janny. I took all of it. So Janny can take it. Oh, no, he can give it out, but he can't take it. Janny's a little bitch. Yeah, really, Claire. Really. 14 privacy strikes he gave me, okay? Privacy strikes. So YouTube said, Jennifer, you have to take that video down of Janny's face, or else we take it down, or we could strike your page. You know what I did? Sat back. Didn't take the video down, left Janny's face up there, and waited and see if I got my page struck. They eventually took all those videos down of Janny's face. 14 privacy complaints I got in emails from YouTube because Janny is such a little bitch. This is Janny. Hey, Cleveland! Hey, Cleveland! Stop making fun of me! Stop making fun of me, Cleveland! You're a 56-year-old housewife! Stop making fun of me! Stop making fun of me! He's such a fucking faggot. So that's my Janny story. I have more of those. But yeah, I've never once in all the abuse Janny has given to me, never once struck his channel. I've got videos up there with Daisy the Venice Healer and VP. I could strike his channel for that, and then he wouldn't have that video. Would that be fun? Do you think I should do that, you guys? Because I could, but you know what? I'm not a pussy like him. And I thought he was IP too. I thought he was big, strong man. But no, he afraid of Cleveland. Cleveland hurting his feelings. Also, he lives in a car with 3 children. Not good. Also, he has no teeth. He talks like this because he doesn't get dentures. He's got a lot going on. Also, his best friend is a pedophile. Well known on YouTube. Her name is Gish. Anyways, I digress. Okay, I digress. I feel better now. Ouch! PDF files is your best friend. He's not so lovable, and his hair definitely is not fluffy. Okay, on that note, isn't it funny how a fucking clipper who's a loser, who never cams up, can make, what, 800 videos of me saying I'm a liar, saying I'm ugly, saying I'm this, saying I'm that, but I put just a picture up of him, and he's got to go cry like a little bitch. That's amazing. I mean, that alone is self-satisfaction for me. Even if I never told you guys that story, I myself and my personal friends and Skippy, we all know what a little bitch Janny is. He doesn't have a leg, he doesn't have a teeth, he doesn't have a home, he doesn't have good friends, he doesn't have a woman. Do you remember when he had to put that GoFundMe thing up because he couldn't afford a computer? Look, I don't have it in my budget right now for a laptop either, but I wouldn't ask you guys to pay for it. Okay, let's sesh. You got something to smoke? Did you like that, Heather? Oh, Heather does like my ass. We'll show you that first. That's just for Heather right there. Okay, let's sesh. At the count of 3. 0, 1, 2, 3, go. Joke. Why don't witches wear knickers? So they can grip the broom better. Well, I'm a green witch. I'm going to use that one. I'm a green witch, and I'm going to use that one because I could grip a broom pretty well with my vagina if I tried. Good one. Good one. Anybody else got a joke for me? I like the jokes. I don't have any for you guys. I'm not a good joke-telling person. Do you know about... Okay. What's got 2 legs and bleeds? Tell me. Tell me. What's got 2 legs and bleeds? Half a dog? That's disgusting. That's horrendous. That's the worst joke ever. Half a dog? Mugsy, did you like that joke? No, he did not, he said. Mugsy is going in Mugsy's going in the thing today. Right there. I cleaned it all out yesterday, you guys. I haven't been able to take Mugsy off the table. You wouldn't be able to either. So I cleaned this all out yesterday. Let me show you. So these all just have like tchotchkes and stuff in them. But this particular one does have the dead dogs. So in there you can see there's little boxes. Okay, those are all the dead dogs. And we have their little feet here. Who was this? This was Sadie. Sadie the lady. You guys didn't even know Sadie. So Mugsy's going to be going right in there today. Maybe I put him there when we finish live stream. Maybe that'll be the last thing I do, you guys. Joe Schmo. A bench can support a family of 4. What do you call a sheep with a machine gun? A Lambo! Ha ha ha! Good one. Joe Schmo on dead dogs. Yep, I got dead dogs in the house. Dead dogs over there in that one. And over here I have dead cats. Right there. That's the dead cat area. We have little cat feet and little cat urns in there. And an Egyptian kitty. You can see in the cat world there they are. And then here's Mugamoo. Let me show you Mugsy. Tiny Mugamoo. So he's got his footprint. We have 2 crystals on him. The dog-shaped crystal. And this is a rose quartz crystal. And that's a little funeral flower of his. And here's his card. He just got this in the mail yesterday, you guys. It's for Mugsy. It says, no longer at your side, but always in your heart. It was from Skippy's mother and her boyfriend about Mugsy passing. So I was going to put Mugsy in the cabinet yesterday, but I figured since he got a card in the mail, that was kind of rude. I didn't really want to be like, here, you got a card today, let's put you in the cabinet, Mugamoo. So, let's see, I threw my flowers away, but the ones that were still good, these little ones I kept for him. Let's light the candles for him. Maybe at the end of the stream, I'll put them in the cabinet while you guys watch. How does that sound? You guys want to see that? That way we have it as a memory. Not easy to do that one-handed as I'm holding the camera. There we go. We have a nice little setup for him right there. Mugamoo! Tiny Mugamoos! We aren't forgetting you, buddy. We love you. So, I do have some news about Mugsy. I've been waiting for my dream. You guys know I'm spiritual and I'm a green witch, and you know, you do get visitations from when someone dies, whether it's a pet, whether it's a family member, whether it's a friend. If someone dies and you care about them, if you pay attention, you will get a visitation dream from them because they want to give it to you. It is a closure thing that you get from death. It's one of the rare gifts you get from death. So I've been waiting for my dream and I haven't had it. I suppose you'd actually need to sleep to get the dream, which I haven't been sleeping. But here's the news. Skippy had his dream. It was like 3 days ago. And I was like, well, what happened? He goes, I think Bridget was there. I said, you think Bridget was there? Bridget was our pug. So he said, yeah, Bridget was there, and Tinkerbell, and Jorge, and Queen Bee, and Chica. Rose, if you're listening, Chica was there. And he said, yeah, Mugsy came down and brought them all with him and said, look, I'm okay and I'm with them all now. But Skip said his hair was darker. I was like, what do you mean? He's like, Mugsy's hair was darker. And I say, like how? Like a darker brown? He said, no, he had his normal hair, but he had like tips were black. He had black tips and like a black tail and a little black hair on his face. I said, you're shitting me. He's gone darker up there? He said, yeah. He said, it definitely was Mug. I felt him and, you know, I had a moment, but he has a little darker hair. And I said, oh, that's so wild. He went darker. Isn't that interesting to you guys? So then, the story continues. Skip goes to work yesterday. I'm on TikTok. I'm scrolling. I'm about to make some content, so I always scroll to get ideas first. I'm scrolling, and this chihuahua pops up on my feed that I've never seen before. It looks exactly like Mugsy, with brown hair, same size, same type of dog, but it had black hair on the tips, and a black tail and black on its face. And I was like, holy shit! So Skip was already at work by that time, but I sent him the video through the text, and I said, did Mugsy look like this dog? Because I've never seen a dog with this type of hair. And he was like, yeah, exactly. So that's crazy. So I believe Mugsy showed me that dog yesterday so that I could understand what he looks like now. So, you know, when we all leave, I'm sure we can look like whatever we want to look like up there. Like if I want to have, you know, huge double D's up there, I'm sure I can. If Mugsy wanted to have some black tips up there, I'm sure he can. So I was excited to hear about that. And I was so happy that he brought all those other dogs to see my husband. I thought that was such a blessing and such a gift. Not only did my husband get to see Mugamoo, but he got to see like 6 to 8 of our other dogs that have passed that Mugsy brought with him. So that was, I cried when Skip told me that. He had tears in his eyes telling me that. It was so real. So I'm looking forward to my dream. I haven't had it yet. As I just said, I can't sleep either. I'm only sleeping in like 15-minute, 45-minute increments. And I am dreaming, but they're cut off weird dreams, you know, like surreal cut off dreams. None of them make any sense and none of them have anything to do with Mugsy. So I'm looking forward to that dream. What do you guys think about that? I feel stuffy. I feel snippy. I feel like I have a little bit of a cold. What is great and comes in gallons? An elephant. Oh. Beanie Andy! How's my favorite Beanie Andy? How are you, doll? Good to see you in my chat. I love you, Beanie Andy. I saw you in Victoria J's chat last night. I don't go in Victoria J's chat. I might watch, you know. I might not watch too. But I definitely don't go in people's chats anymore because I can't. I get ripped up, you know. So I'm a lurker. I'm a full-time lurker now. But I saw you there. So sad about Use Me Blade's foot, right? I couldn't even sleep because I kept thinking about only Use Me Blade's foot. Yeah, I think it's the first thing I started with in this chat today. I keep thinking of the little blue foot, stump foot, and it's very sad for me. I mean, my God, man, stop drinking Jägermeister and get your life together. Jesus Christ. It made me want to get my life together, and I'm doing fine. All right, let's try to hit this again. Oh, I'm not supposed to show that on the camera. Party foul, YouTube TOS foul. It's alright, we're still gonna monetize this bitch. Let's do it right now. Where's Killer? In her nest. Killer! Killer! Killer, killer, killer! You said she moved. You want to come over here? Heather's asking about you. Killer won't come to me when I call. She's doing her own damn thing, Heather. She ain't gonna abide by what I say. But there she is. Hi, Adam. How are you? I'm going to do something that I've never done before. Show you my passcode. Not. Almost did though. Let me see. Let me get onto my YouTube studios. Here we are. The inner workings of the Real Housewife of Cleveland. The inner YouTube studio. YouTube Creative Studios. Let's go there. I'm going to monetize the stream while we're on live. And I've never done that before. You guys, I usually don't monetize my streams till after I'm done. I watch my stream back and I make sure that I'm not going to get in trouble. But we're feeling pretty bold today. So let's go right on to my YouTube studio. 12 years later. I really do need a laptop. I really do. Now that I'm getting paid, there is a little fund. So I do want to show you this, because this is insane. Do you guys remember when I hit 5K? Remember we just had a party, when was it, 2 weeks ago? 5K. So now I'm at 5,272 subscribers. That means I've gotten 272 subscribers in the past 2 weeks, 3 weeks, since whatever it was that I hit that 5K. 272 subscribers in the past 2-3 weeks. Isn't that crazy? So I do want to show you this, though. And, can you read that? 383 in the past 28 days. 383 of you have subscribed to me in the past 28 days. All right, thank you. I mean, I am floored. These kind of numbers are insane. These kind of numbers, I'm thankful. I do not take for granted. Thank you so much, is what I have to say to that. I could show you my banned hidden list right now. Do you want to see all of Janny's alts? Should we go through all of Janny and Deemsy's alts? Do you want to see them all? I got them here. You guys would not believe how many people I have banned. So we're just going to let this page go up, and I'm going to monetize my live stream while I'm live. That way people coming in, you can see the ads. Usually I don't have ads. Sometimes I have several K viewers, and I've watched the stream 1.5 times before I hit that monetization button. So let's do that right now. I'll show you guys. I'll show you guys my inner workings. Hold on a second. It takes 1 second to get there. So here I am. Channel content. You can see all these streams here. Some are monetized, some are not. Some are red with a slash through them. That means no, bitch, you can't monetize that. Some are green. That means yes, I've monetized them. Some are nothing. Some are yellow. So I have total control over my YouTube, guys. It's not like I sit here on my YouTube and I wait for it to get monetized. I have control over that. And because I smoke so much weed on camera, I'm not going to monetize a stream where I'm smoking weed, where some of my ops can come and report that and get me in trouble, right? So what I do is I simply go to each one specifically. It gives me the option. Do you want to monetize it or not? And what are we going to do for this stream? On. Monetization on. Now see what happened? Oh. She green now. She green now. We're getting paid now. We're getting paid now. So thank you all for coming into my chat. Thank you all for the comments. I know I'm not paying attention to a lot of comments, but I can't possibly anymore, you guys, with the way they come so fast. Thank you for being in my comments. Every comment that's in here, racist, political, ugly, gross, wonderful, and sparkly, I'm getting paid for them all. So if you wonder why my algorithm has changed and why we're doing so good and why I'm allowing it, that's why. You're going straight in my pocket. And I also realize that I've worked very hard to get to this tier of live streaming, right? I've been live streaming for 3 years now. It's taken me this long. Well, I had it in July, but it was ripped out from under me by Melissa. And I got it back working very hard this whole summer and winter on my own. So I'm very proud of it. And that's it. That's what I get to show you guys. Now we're monetized. Now we're making money. Now we got our algorithm back. Now we got our people back. Now my page isn't broken anymore. But you know what? It still is. I never got my content back. I've had to remake everything. I can't double live stream anymore still. That feature's been broke since Melissa did something to my channel. I don't know what she did there. but I can't double live stream on YouTube. That's why when I have guests like Father God or anybody else that I have to do it on StreamYard. And I really hate StreamYard because I'm guaranteed to get less views, and a lot less views, because StreamYard, they don't want to push through YouTube because it's not a YouTube, right? They push Prism because they know you're multi-streaming, and me being monetized, they're going to push that because they're taking half my money. So whatever money I do make today, even if I don't get donos, you know, the donos come straight to me. All this stuff, I do split with YouTube. So let's say I make $50 on the stream today, I only get 25 of it. But that's fine. YouTube allows me this platform. YouTube gives me this algorithm, and I appreciate that. That's why I want to say I appreciate all you new members, all you new subscribers. Thank you for subscribing to me. I don't know why you did. You find me interesting, you find me lame, you find me boring, you find me crazy. All of the above, right? And yes, I am all of the above. So I appreciate you coming and watching and lurking. You're welcome to pop into chat anytime. I know it may seem like we're a tight little knit group here, and some of us are. Some of us have been talking for 3 years and we know each other pretty well. But that doesn't mean I don't want new people. So please come in and introduce yourself, okay? And say hi to us. We'd love to have you. Right, Claire and Heather? Right, Adam? The hamster OG. Why is everyone trying to nerf you? Because I'm that cool. Because I am a little bit of a variety that nobody else is, and that intimidates people. Because I'm not on meth, I don't live in an RV, and I'm not homeless. Those reasons as well. So when I give people a little different flavor, the people that have been doing this for a while see me and go, oh shit. So, and then they nerf me. And they try to kill me. Which almost works. But that just means I'm popular too, right? You know, and I hate to say it that way, like a mean girl or a popular girl, but if I didn't have something they wanted, they wouldn't be talking about me so much or wanting to take me down. And when they did take me down, and they did, trust me, they did, it wasn't one of them. All my old ops who didn't know each other all had to get together and do it together. And they did. And do they talk now? No, they don't. And what's going on here? Am I doing well? Yes, I am. How are Melissa's numbers? Has anybody looked lately? Because I did yesterday. Karma, bitch. Karma, bitch. Winning. Remember all last summer, the winning of her? She was winning because she took down my channel. Who's winning now? Who's not riding a tricycle around LA doing meth, weighing 350 pounds, living on people's couches? Doesn't have her child because she abandoned it. Doesn't have her dog because she abandoned it. Doesn't have her husband because she abandoned it. Okay, cool. Winning. Well, that's a good thing, Heather, because they can do that. People do try to bring out that side of me, and it works. They're going to get it every time because I will always stick up for myself. But what happens is they come from a bad, negative place, right? I react and try to stick up for myself. I fall. They do well for some reason because people like to see a mean girl and they jump on the bandwagon. But as I'm falling, I'm still the good girl and they're still the mean girl. So good versus evil is always going to win. The good one is always going to rise. The bad one is always going to fall. So I knew it was only a matter of time, and I just counted my days, and I just streamed and streamed and streamed and streamed and streamed and told my life story and told you guys all what was going on, and I knew it was a matter of time because meth heads don't get off meth. People who leave their dogs and with abusive people and their children, they don't get better. They get worse. They may still keep pushing live, but it ain't gonna get better for them on the YouTube. You feel? I can succeed and I can grow and do things. They cannot because they're stuck. They can't even get their kids back. So Winning. Winning. And yes, I copied that from Melissa. All last summer, when Melissa took down my channel, she put that up as a thumbnail every day. It was those lips and teeth saying winning. And she would come on her channel and she would say, fuck Cleveland, Cleveland this and that, Cleveland's faking her cancer. While I was going through cancer. That felt good. So we're going to celebrate me winning right now. We're going to celebrate me doing good. Yes, haters were my motivation because I knew all of that shit they were saying about me was a lie. They tried to create this false narrative that I was this lying live streamer that was lying about cancer. For what? You guys saw it. And you're about to see another one. You see that? Cancer. I have to go get that done. So you're going to see more of that. Anybody who would fake cancer is disgusting. Anyone who's going through cancer and you say they're faking it, not only did they say I was faking my cancer, they said I deserved to get cancer because I was faking it as I was going through cancer. Can you imagine the karma that's coming on those people? Because I can, because I went through it. And I had to sit here with cancer and feel that, feel my friends leave, feel everyone call me a liar, feel everyone dissipate and walk away. Watch my channel from 2007, have nothing on it. My subs of like 2,000 at that time, nothing. You know, the fact that I got that shit back was great, but then when I got it back, they were mad at me for that too. Oh, I must have done it to myself. Oh, did I take all that content down myself too? The wedding videos, all that? Of course I did. Fucking losers. The shit I've been through on YouTube is literally should be illegal, okay? And those people, I know I can never make them pay for it, so I just sit back and I keep it spiritually inside me. And I tell you guys about it because I have no shame. I don't care. I have nothing to hide. They do. They told you a whole different narrative. But guess what? Look what's happening. You see any differences now? Because I do. It's exactly how it was before Melissa came in and took down my channel. Exactly. Minus a few people that I shouldn't have had in my life to begin with, right? What was I doing messing with these asshole lunatics anyways in the first place that were no good for me? So those people have been removed from out of my life. Not IP2. I love IP2. The good people in IP2, I still have. It was the IP2 wannabes, okay? And those are the worst. If you're talking and you're saying you're IP2, but you're not on that list, you better shut your fucking mouth, Melissa. You ain't IP nothing. You're IP your pants, girl. That's all you are. Oh, happy birthday to Claire's son. How old is your son, honey? Oh, Adam's so smart. Adam says haters are sometimes better than having lovers. Yeah, look what it did for me. Because that did make me quit, you guys. 800 things out of what I just told you made me quit separately. And every single time I said, and I got the fuck back up alone with no one by my side, with no gang, okay? And did it. Being real, being me. Laughing, spinning, crying, scuba-dooing. With all my weirdness and all my craziness. But the fact that someone took my channel down was real. The fact that I was going through cancer was real. So the fact that I got doxxed hardcore and threatened and had to get a cyber detective who plugs a machine into my phone once a month still and gets information out from you losers that think you can threaten me at my home. I got swatted twice in the same day by animal control and by Lakewood police. So, I know a little something about you guys. And I've learned the hard way. But I've also learned that you can't get me. Can't. What are you going to do? You're going to call animal control because they're my best friends now. You're going to call Lakewood police because they are my best friends now. They've seen the inside of this house. They've seen my animals. What you going to do now? Let's go. What can you do, Janny or Melissa, to get yourself more views? Because it doesn't look like either of you are very creative. Heather says, L for those people who like to attack other people. Yes, because it does make a difference. Look, from what I went through, people have committed suicide over less. Okay? There are women that go through public hate and that are not clipped, like Janny clipped me, that are not given 7.5-hour live streams of hate and lies by other people. Okay? Those people, I've heard of numerous people that have been cyberbullied that have ended their lives. That never once came in my head. What came in my head was just don't quit. Just don't let it kill you. But did I lose 20 pounds since I've been streaming? Yeah. I weigh 86 pounds today. 86. I still can't gain that weight back from last summer because what those people did, it did affect me mentally and physically. And that girl that you guys knew that I was, I'm not that girl anymore, okay? She was sweet. She was naive. I am still sweet, but I'm not naive. I am hard. I'm hardened by that. My soul turned black from that, okay? Me having to go through that cancer alone with 8 people in my chat. Heather being one of them. Claire being one of them. Those 2 stuck by my side the whole time. Shep being one of them. You don't forget that. And I don't forget when you guys are watching me right now, but do you know what I'm watching? Could you guys do this? Could you guys go in your mirror for the next 3 hours and look at yourself and talk nonstop and have to look at every part of your face, even though you just woke up, every part of your hair, every part of your boobs, your whole body, your nails, that you know people are going to pick apart. You know, it does take bravery to do that. And I had to learn that bravery. I'll tell you what, you know who's not brave like that? Janny. Gish. Thank you, Claire. And you've always been so supportive of me, and I can't thank you enough. I remember the time that you stream sniped Melissa, making fun of her. I'll never forget that. I'll never forget that. Heather, I'll never forget that time where the one chatter was like coming in and talking shit on you. Well, Heather was asking Melissa where her mod was. Heather wants her mod back, Cleveland. Don't you hate Heather? And I was like, give Heather a break, man. She's not involved in this. She just sees Melissa and me for who we are. Of course she wants to like Melissa. And so, Heather, you've been ride or die for me this whole time too, so I really appreciate you guys. Wonder Pants, I'm trying to lay off my vape pen. 2 reasons. It's giving me wrinkles on my mouth, and I can tell. It's making my lungs black fucking raisins, and I can tell. I need to quit this bitch for good. I need to put this bitch down like she is a cheater whore. I know. I'm foot slut army. And ghost toes. My ghost toes are on point today. If I die today, I have the best ghost toes. How about you guys? Did you fix your ghost toes yet? Wait, what? Oh, I thought you meant a vape pen. You're so cute. You're trying to help me in real life. A VPN. Well, you see where my brain is at, right? You see where my head goes? Immediately to drugs. So, train wreck right here. Okay, so VPN, it runs all your internet traffic through and people can't dox you. Guess what? Too late, my friend. Too fucking late. I've been doxed by at least 6 people. I've been swatted by, I think it was 2 that came in together. I'm not going to say their names. But I know who you are. And you bitches are little bitches and you weren't even friends. You didn't even know each other. Okay? I don't know which one of you sluts made the call. But I can take a guess. I know which one put one up to it. And then the other one probably did it. Right? Right. Because the one that's not streaming really is the one that wanted to take me down. And she's the one that used Melissa to do it, right? But Melissa wasn't even too dumb to do it by herself, right? So a lot of the dirty finger pushing was done by CY on the beat, right? Because he couldn't be making beats, right? Because he hasn't made a beat in 7 years. Oh, enough said. You laughed very hard. I'm laughing very hard at it. I'm such a dork. I get out my vape pen. I'm such a fucking stoner. Sorry. And then I saw VP and it just made me think of VP and just set me into spiraling. VP didn't dox me, but VP allowed me to get doxed by Deebsy, Janny, and Gish in her chat. And she watched. And that's why I'm not talking to VP right now. And she can fuck off. And she's getting her karma right now. Unfortunately, we're all having to watch Abby go through VP's karma, which isn't so lovely. Because when I was friends with VP, I so wanted to bring Abby here. Abby would have a really nice life if she came here. Unfortunately, she's living on Skid Row while her hooker mom is doing meth and johns in front of her. It's going to be a matter of time, a very short time now, till we see Abby's end. So get ready for that, people, because it's coming. I see that from from Cleveland. And shame on you, VP. Shame on you for what you're doing to that fucking dog. I don't care what you did to me. Look, I even expected that shit. But Abby... So the way VP allowed me to get doxxed in her chat was when they were saying my full name and address in her chat over and over and over. Then either Deebsy or Janny started a YouTube page called My Husband's Real Full Name, spelled out, okay? Which I'm not going to say right here. And then our full address. And then they had my husband talking about how he was divorcing me and talking to another alt that they had in there. Saying, yeah, this is Skippy, you guys. I'm divorcing Jen because she's a piece of shit. I want you all to know that. And then, you know, like Deebsy was talking to them, and they were all just my and my husband's real name just being doxxed in the chat. And VP just allowed it. My friend. So fuck her. Fuck all those people. Fuck Gish. Fuck Lark. Lark, my good friend behind the scenes who came to me after all this happened and said, you know, Jen, I don't leave people. But I have befriended Melissa again. Get the fuck out of here, loser. Go back to your car in the mental asylum. Telling me that Alexandra Mayers fucking hacked her computer for IP2 info. Lark told me on the phone, the last conversation I had with her, she had just gotten out of the mental ward, was living in her car, by the way, with her cat. Yeah, told me that Alexandra Mayers, let me get it. Do we have sunglasses? Alexandra Mayers, who runs IP2, had just hacked Lark's computer to get private info on VP and IP2. Because Lark has so much private information on IP2 and VP. Get the fuck out of here. She's like, be careful because Alexandra Mayers is going to hack you too, Cleveland. She knows you talked to... Get the fuck out of here. Alexandra Mayers can't even have a stream without sunglasses on and not taking a piss. That would being drunk. Are you kidding me? And by the way, IP2, whichever one of you put Alexandra Mayers in as your mouthpiece, you might want to ask for that card back from her. She crazy. She thinks she owns you IP2 people. She thinks she knows what's going on. When she's trying to sleep with Mike and Eric. That's all I kind of see while she's drunk. Real weird shit going on there. And I really thought she was something for a while. And I did try to talk to her privately. And I got to see the real Alexandra Mayers there. Don't worry, be happy. Joseph, you love my hair? Right, Lori was in all that. Lori, look, I didn't know Lori, okay? I didn't talk to her privately. I talked to her privately on Instagram through via audio messages maybe 12 times. And all 12 times she was super weird, super clingy, acted like I was her best friend, acted like she was in love with me, did tell me about this matching bracelet she had for me, told me she was going to come visit me. She did offer to give me nudes of Melissa. I said, no, thank you. She said, well, you might need to use them sometime. I said, why would I need to use nudes of Melissa? She goes, because she's fucking with you. I said, if I accept nudes, that's illegal. A. B, I don't want to see them because my eyes will bleed. C, what the fuck? How would that help me, weirdo? Oh, but it would. You could get her, you could make them public. How could I make them public? That would be porn. So I never saw those. I never had those, and I never wanted those. But Lori was all big on, she had them, and she wanted me to do something with them. Get the fuck out of here, weirdo. I've seen Lifetime movies. You don't do that to people, okay? You don't hold porn over women's heads that you used to be friends with. And then from all those conversations, Melissa did think I had her porn, and did think I was holding it over her head. I never had it. I never saw it. Would have used it against her head because that would have been illegal for me to do. And if you remember, I have a cyber detective. I can't be putting people's porn on my phone, weirdos. And by the way, would you want to see Melissa's porn? She's all like, I'm selling nudes for $50. Ew! Ew! Me and Claire have seen that shit on live stream, okay? One time when Melissa was so drunk on the Fireball and she had on a little tank top and little shorts that didn't fit her, she went like this. Well, the only thing that happened was the whole side of her shorts moved to the side. We saw the whole hairy fucking taco with mountains and folds of skins that were decolored. Ain't nobody paying for this. That's why she's homeless. Nobody wants to pay to see a blue, hairy, fat waffle. Right, K-Land? Right. 100%. Ooh-woo? 100%. Ooh-woo? 100%. Ooh-woo? That's what the ooh-woo girl does. I can be your housewife on chat. Yes, I can. But I cannot be your housewife in real life because I have Skippy. But do you want to be my house husband today? My chat husband? Okay, I got a chat husband today, you guys. It's Joseph Aldridge. Do you make a lot of money, Joseph Aldridge? Because I'm very expensive. I don't know if you're aware of what you just got yourself into. I require a lot of weed and a lot of gummies. And my husband does support these habits. Will you? Let's go with a different vibe. I've been playing that drum and bass all morning. What did you think of it? YouTube. There's a St. Patrick's Day thing on YouTube that I saw. Claire, I want to show you. It's a stream. It's one of those streams that's going to be going till St. Patrick's Day. Let's see. Can I find it? Here it is. Claire, check this out. All of you, check this out. You know I love a YouTube stream and a vibe. Where'd it go? Okay, so here it is. Do you see this? I want you guys all to like this channel right now. Whoa, son of a bitch. That was crazy. Okay, so it's called Dreams Jazz. 35 are watching right now. I'm pretty sure that this stream will be going till St. Patrick's Day. This is the thing that you put on when you can't sleep. This is the thing you put on when you're doing the dishes. Okay? Look at this beautiful AI art they've made as well. If you hate AI art, I'm sorry, you're going to hate this, but I love it. So it's just like old school jazz, and I'm not fond of jazz. Okay, I'm not a jazz fan. But if it sounds like I'm chilling at the restaurant, then I like it. So here it is. So you get the ASMR of the fire. Listen. Yes, the fire's crackling. You can hear the fire. Look at the trees are moving. They're blowing. You have all the green shit. So I just want to let you guys know about this channel today because I just found it this morning. Dreams Jazz. Dreams Jazz. 34 watching this stream. Go check them out. We're going to listen to this for a minute. coffee shop ones are always good. They're a little bit calmer. Like, I know if I'm gonna get a coffee shop one, it's gonna be chill, right? And I like that. You guys know I'm chill. Unless I'm not chill. As the Countess Luann says, New York housewife, Real Housewife of New York. Be cool. Don't be all uncool. It's one of my favorite quotes. Countess Luann. She's not even a countess. She married a count, divorced him, so she gets that title. W. Luann. Be cool. Don't be all uncool. Yeah, I like this too. I like the drum and bass, but it was starting to grate on my nerves a little bit. I feel it's too early still. Blue waffle. It's one of my favorite sayings indeed, Heather. Blue waffle. I always say that about Daisy. And look, I've never met Daisy, but I could probably guarantee that for you, people. Should we talk about Minnie Manson? Do you guys want to talk about her? Because I kind of do. Minnie Manson is such a little bitch. Since I'm talking about people today. Wonder Pants says, keep doing you and don't ever let anyone affect you. You love yourself and be you. I'm a subscribe, like your vibe. Thank you. I love your vibe. And thank you for subscribing to me. You're one of my new subscribers, and I've had almost 400 in the past month, as we've seen today. So thank you for that. I like your guys' vibe too. How's Krampus doing? The same. The absolute same. So I was downstairs for the event, but an event did happen 3 days ago. That event was, Skip was up in the shower. I was down here doing my thing. Skip, I heard a commotion up there, okay, but not enough for me to go up or be like, what the fuck? Skip comes down, he goes, Jennifer? He never calls me Jennifer. He calls me Pumpkin. It's Pumpkin or something else that I can't tell you guys. He said Jennifer. I said, what? You're saying my name? What happened? He goes, I went in, I was showering and I heard the cats fighting, and then I realized cats are fighting. So I ran out of the shower into the other room, and Tom Thumb was locked in Krampus's room. And it was just a whirlwind of black and white fur. And he said, hey. And then they released, and Tom came out the door, and Krampus was covered in Tom Thumb's white fur. So I had just been in there prior to Skip going in the shower and fed him and was talking to Krampus and everything. So Tom Thumb, while I was in there, must have scooted in there, and then I left, and then Tom Thumb's in there. So they were both locked in the room, and then they fought. Good news is, there was no blood, nobody got hurt, and nobody even seemed affected. Good news. So that's like pre-game, right? So every time now I go up there, I'm opening that door and I'm allowing Tom to walk in, and just so I'm like desensitizing them, I'm gonna open that door in the next week or so, and they're gonna have to fight it out because Krampus cannot just stay locked in the room. He can stay in the room if he wants, but I can't keep closing the door and thinking that a situation is gonna happen, right? The situation actually just needs to happen now, and we deal with it from there, right? So yeah, it's a fucking lot. Well, you can't say even G is Tom Thumb. Maybe it was Krampus. But Tom Thumb is the one that snuck in, Heather. Absolutely. Tom Thumb, and it doesn't seem like Tom Thumb wants to hurt him or kill him. It doesn't. Tom Thumb will go in there and he'll rub against things and do this kind of stuff, you know. He's not like, attack. And when he sees Kittler, he's like, attack. So I think it's just Tom is that way with the female cat. Krampus is a male, and Krampus is twice the size of Tom Thumb. Krampus is a big cat. Tom Thumb is an itty bitty kitty tiny midget thing. I just gotta let it happen, you guys. probably just being nosy. Yeah, at this point, Tom's like, open the fucking door. And he doesn't understand that Krampus is like, look, I've been traumatized. I need another minute. And Tom's like, open the fucking door. I want to see my buddy. I want to play with my friend. Whether we rumble or play, let's go. Tom's like, let's fucking go. Exactly.
I love to cook.
So I get it. And I just got to make sure nobody is hurt and no bloodshed is torn. Also, I have a little bit of PTSD, you guys, from Tom Thumb. You know, he has hospitalized me and my husband, hurt, almost killed 2 of my other female cats, to the point where I'm just like, whoa, and I'm super scared a little bit, you know. If Tom Thumb did get Krampus and lock on his head, you know, he wouldn't let go. I'd have to go in there, pry the cat, you know, it's like that. So I gotta prepare myself for whatever might go down too. And again, let me repeat, I don't think Tom's gonna do that, or I wouldn't open the door. I think Tom can actually be friends with this guy. I just have PTSD from the past things happening. Yeah, we've been hospitalized. I've had to be on fucking penicillin numerous times. My husband's had to have a doctor's note and miss work for a week because his hand was swollen because of the cat bite. If Tom will get you, he goes like a pit bull and he doesn't release because he loses his mind. And I'm not just saying that. It's like bipolar. It's a mental illness. It's like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Like our vet said, you probably need to put him down because he'll hurt you or hurt another animal. And that's why we put the door up and locked him behind it. And we did try every drug under the sun, including Prozac, including Xanax. None of it worked for him. Yeah, I mean, he was a zombie. He wouldn't bite you, but he also wasn't going to play and enjoy quality of life. So I said, let's just put a door up, keep him away from the other animals, and this is the process we're taking, you guys. Hi, Sharpshooter. I'd like you to say it 6 times, and I'd like you to number them each. So this is number 0. So next time you come in, you say number 1. Thank you, Mistress Cleveland. Okay? And by the time you get to number 6, I expect a gift or a super chat. And if you can't do that, you're going to have to do 6 more. Claire, you love my charm bracelet? Yes, I do too. So I got this when I was going through cancer last year, and it has a lot of cancer stuff on it. It also has just a lot of hearts and good messages. It also has my charm from Goddess Mary, the mermaid fairy. Mary sent me this, you guys. Mary is also not talking to Daisy right now. Jeez, I wonder why, Daisy. I wonder why everybody runs away from you, Lindsay. We can't stand being yelled at by you or all your crazy shit you do. So this is very cherished by me, from Mary. Me and Mary and even Allison, you guys, being ex-goddesses, really have some story that we can't talk about with anyone else. Yeah, we can talk about it with you. I can tell you guys all day long that I'm a crazy fucking ex-goddess, was almost in a cult, was almost taken into Venice Beach by the meth heads and Daisy. But you guys can watch it and laugh, and I'm just a lol cow. I mean, that really was a part of my life, that this homeless girl touched me and these other women, and we all had our separate experience with it, and it all ended in flames. But, you know, a lot of you just push that aside as content and stuff. It's a really huge thing. It's a really huge thing. And I'm very lucky that I can talk to Mary and Allison about that, and we can compartmentalize it and know that we're not crazy, and that Lindsay was the crazy one. So I love that. You guys will notice I did make a video the other day because I did see she got arrested. I also told her mom, because I was asked by her mom, if something happens with Lindsay, if you see something, and I said, Susan, I don't watch her anymore. I don't keep up on her. She said, I know, but if you see, if my daughter's hurt, my daughter's in jail, my daughter, blah, you let me know. You know what's right. You know what's garbage. She goes, I've been dealing with this my whole life. I don't need to hear Lindsay's garbage, but if something's wrong, you let me know. So I had to let Susan know the other day. None of you are going to let her know. I have to let her know. So I did. Wasn't easy. She had questions for me that I couldn't answer, even though I had just talked to Mary. You know, Lindsay thinks it's funny after she lost her 3 children because of something she did wrong by the law. She thinks it's funny to fucking challenge the law all the time. And that's one of the main reasons I couldn't be friends with her at the end. Because I was disgusted that she was doing all this other stuff, YouTube, the bullhorn and putting all that before her children. She'll come on YouTube and cry and say, I miss my kids. But she won't do anything to go see her kids. She'll go there with a bullhorn and scare her kids. But she won't do the right thing to get them so she can see them so they're not traumatized. So she did get arrested the other day, you guys. Do you think she learned her lesson? No, she wanted to get arrested because that's all she does for content. For her dumb YouTube, this middle-aged woman, mother of 3, whose kids are now 17, 18, and 5, and are watching this. She had a few minutes of a lucid moment to think, what did I just do in the back of the cop car? What do you think she did? Do you think she thought, oh, my kids are going to know about this? Do you think she thought, ooh, that was bad what I just did and I just got arrested again for the 18th time and I have numerous felonies? Do you think she thought that? No. What do you think she did? Lindsay, Daisy the Venice Healer, who's handcuffed, got out her phone that the cops obviously didn't take and made a fucking TikTok of herself with duck lips, handcuffed. To show off, to brag. Then the next day she called Mary to show off, to brag, to ask for help. And you guys remember, Mary was her good friend. Mary was not some dumb cult member like you guys all like to say. Mary was her good friend. Mary was her legal advocate and helped her get her housing. Mary was the one that put shoes on that stupid whore's feet and got her to court every day so she could get back to seeing her children. Mary's the one who got her off the beach, out of a tent, away from meth heads that were coming in trying to rape her, into that housing. Okay? She called Mary and she was bragging about her arrest. Okay, Mary has a kid and a grandchild, and so she doesn't take this shit lightly. I'm not here to tell Mary's whole story, but she is not speaking to Daisy anymore. She's had enough of it for now. And she told Daisy what she thought. She said, how dare you put your YouTube and your bullhorn and all this shit above your children? No, and I think she mentioned me. And how dare you do that to Jennifer Nana? I think I was mentioned. Like, Lindsay still thinks I did something to her. Well, I lost my friend while sitting on a live stream being called the White Devil. Excuse me. Sorry, Lindsay. Like, it's like, we're all done with that shit. So I don't know what she got arrested for, but I do know she got out of jail immediately, called Mary for help. Mary is the one that helped her with her all that shit all last summer. How did Daisy repay her? Daisy repaid Mary by calling Mary the White Devil as well. Okay? But she did it while Mary took her out to eat. There was a situation where she was supposed to take Daisy out and get some food. Okay? Mary doesn't have a problem paying for that. What Mary had a problem for, and she didn't have a problem for because she did it, was Daisy brought 5 other meth head homeless people that Mary had never met before and said in Mary's face in front of these people, well, if you were a real goddess and if you really cared about me, then you'd buy these people dinner too. And Mary's thinking, okay, could have asked me privately, but Mary said, okay, let's go. Took all these meth head homeless people that stunk with blue waffles and homeless feet into the restaurant. Bought them down to $100, bought all these homeless people food. What do you think happened next? Do you think Daisy said thank you? Do you think that's how Daisy repays Mary? Or do you think she yelled at Mary in the middle of the restaurant, calling her the White Devil because she uses money, or some situation like that? Yeah, the fucking bullhorn. She does that so she can spread awareness. Well, when I first met Daisy the Healer, I actually thought she was a healer, and I thought she was a spreading awareness of love. You know what I found out at the end? What she's trying to do is upset the yuppies that live in the nice homes because she wants to disrupt them, because she wants to bull down their house and set the animals free under her house. This is not a joke. This is not IBL rhetoric, Claire. It sounds like it, but she believes this. That's why she's on her bullhorn. If she's not on her bullhorn in front of the houses, she will go to a middle school or a high school and yell at the children. Don't listen to your parents. You guys are hot. You boys have high cheekbones. You could be one of my kings. What the fuck, lady? Like, we have school shooters on school grounds now. Why is she allowed with her bare feet and her tits out to do that on school grounds? Hitting on children and talking about bulldozing. I don't understand. So my guess is she did one of these few things. You know, people protest this and that. She's never protested anything in her life worthwhile. She goes out in front of someone's business that she's just stolen from, that she's gotten caught at, that maybe they grabbed the food back from her and she said, you can't put your hands on me, I'm a goddess, and food is free for everyone. And so the business owner will escort her out and say, Jesus Christ, get the fuck out of here, lady. You're acting like a crazy person. And then she'll sit there with the bullhorn. You can't have biodiversity if you pay with money, and food's free for everybody for the taking, and if you're in my tribe, you can all eat for free. She ain't gonna feed you. That bitch is never gonna feed any of her tribe, okay? She won't even feed her own children. So yeah, she's a problem. She's a train wreck. I felt bad that I had to tell her mother this, okay? Did her mom and I have a big, long, outdrawn conversation after this? No, we did not. Because her mom's like, Jesus fucking Christ, again? And I'm like, at this point, like, oh, I just had to tell Susan again. Yeah, it's not fun anymore. It's not fun for anybody. It's not fun for me to talk about it. It's not fun for Mary. But am I going to make a video and let you all know about it and tell you about it on my live stream? 100%. Do I hope that Daisy sees this? Yes. Why? Not because I'm gossiping about her. Not because I'm a clout demon. Not because I need content to talk about. Because I hope she hears this and fucking stops her shit. Because if she did, she could see her kids next weekend. Her mother would allow it. Her mom is that much of a cream puff. Her mom just wants her to stop it. Just stop it. And you can talk to your kids. And her kids want, Chris, 14-year-old Chris, just wants his mom to stop it. And they all remember the RV, where she strangled them, where she abused them, where she wasn't feeding them, where she was out turning tricks and they were left in that RV on the side of the road, like DJ Darren's RV. This isn't cute. She's no healer. People are suffering around her, and I'm one of them, okay? You guys call me a flip-flopper because I became friends with Daisy 3 times. Well, Daisy fucking made it so I couldn't be friends with her 3 times. And all 3 times I went back to her because I knew she needed a real friend. Me and Mary are the best friends that bitch has ever had in her life. And she took us for granted. She used us as content. She thought she was better than us when me and Mary were far better than her. And had she just listened for a second, she'd be in a far better position right now. So I don't care why she was arrested, because one of those reasons I just told you, that's why she was arrested. That or prostitution. Because big old whore on the weekends, okay? Stop doing that shit. You have children that see this on the internet now, Lindsay. So yeah, I hope you see all this. I hope someone shows you this. I hope you're watching this. I know you don't like when I clip you. Remember, Lindsay, you asked me to clip you. You asked specifically so you can see yourself. Take a look. Take a look, Lindsay. You just got arrested on your 17th felony, bitch. The only reason you're not behind bars is because mental asylums aren't valid anymore. And because you're in California. If you were in Ohio, you would be in prison, lady. And you should be. Maybe if you went to prison, you'd get your fucking head together for a minute. Stop doing the drugs that you say you're not doing. You're not California sober. You're hanging out with a bunch of meth heads that you don't know, calling them your tribe over your children. And then you go on your live stream and say, I miss my children while you're high. Telling people you're a healer. It's gross. And I have streamed with gross people, and I know gross people on YouTube. That's the grossest. And I don't have kids, but I wouldn't treat my dogs the way that woman has treated her children. And as for Minnie Manson contacting me on my comments yesterday on that, she's a crazy fucking tranny. She's so mentally ill that she thinks she can mutilate herself into being a woman, into being a man. Okay? She has a vagina. I know, because it used to call me 1,000 times a day on the phone. Out of all the people that have ever had my phone number on YouTube, they're all crazy. They all call me a lot, but none of them as much as Minnie Manson. None of them were as mentally ill as Minnie Manson. All Minnie wanted to do was meet Daisy. I introduced them. That's when the Starbucks thing happened, okay? Minnie was flying to LA. I said, go meet her out there. He said, is it safe? I said, probably not. Wear a helmet. It's Daisy. He said, oh, He literally threatened me after that and told me I had set him up to get arrested with her. Like, I knew that was going to happen at the Starbucks. I warned him. It's Daisy the Venice Healer. She's not there to fucking give you love, sparkles, and unicorns. I don't care what she says, y'all. Oh, now people are calling me. I bet they are. Who's calling me? Is that California calling me? Yes? Should I pick it up? If I do my stream one. Don't call me when I'm streaming. So yeah, Minnie Manson thought that Minnie Manson is a she. She thought she could come on my post yesterday and say that I used to be Daisy's best friend. So why was I turning on her like this? I never turned on Daisy. And I was the best friend Daisy has ever had that you guys will see on the internet besides Mary. So Minnie Manson, I don't know who the fuck you think you are, girl, with your crazy vagina. Get the fuck out of here. You're mentally ill. You don't even have a bed. She would call me numerous times a day and say, Cleveland, it's your fault that I don't have a bed. I would say, why is that? I just met you. Why don't you have a bed? Because I just lost my simp, Christine. Christine gave me $750 a month for my rent, and I was going to buy an air mattress with that to sleep on, but I can't now because of you and Daisy. I said, how is this my fault? You and Daisy planned to fuck me up, and you guys know Christine, and you made her stop simping to me. I don't know your simp, Christine, Minnie. Sorry, I don't even come in your chat. I simply introduced you to Daisy. How is any of this my fault? Because I'm peeing myself every night because I have a vaginal infection because I tried to make it into a wiener myself because I don't have insurance. So I tried to mold it with my hand every night and massage it so it won't be a vagina, so it's a wiener, and it won't work. So now I have got a bladder infection and I piss myself every day. And I don't have insurance, and it's your fault, Cleveland, because now I can't go to the doctor because I have nothing to sleep on because you and Daisy set me up. Why did you set me up? And I would hang up on him. I would say, this is enough. He was pulling this shit with Daisy too. Daisy had to block him. Daisy is like, that bitch is crazy even for me. Okay, if Daisy's blocking you, you are crazy, Minnie Manson. You are a crazy bitch, lady. You are not a man. What is going on with you? Get a bed, go to the doctor, lady, get some mental help. Stop commenting on my videos about Daisy. I can say whatever I want about Daisy. I've known Daisy for 3 years. She's insane. I knew you for a whole summer, Minnie Manson. You are more insane than 12 Daisies put together. Stop commenting on my shit. You have no right. Minnie Manson had the balls to say that I didn't know what a real friend was. You know what? I was a better friend to you and to Daisy than you two deserved. And that's why I walked away. You still are treating me like shit. So fuck off, you crazy tranny bitch. Okay? Love, light, and sparkles, everyone. Okay? So I stand by that. Minnie Manson, you crazy bitch. Go wash your vagina. And go to the doctor. You blue waffle. I don't like her. I don't like her anymore. And I'm not going to be friendly about her anymore. She's going to come over here after 6 months and fuck with me. I ain't got time for that mental illness delusion. She was never friends with Daisy. She met her once. I was friends with Daisy, and I was a good friend to Daisy. And I have zero regrets. I had to walk away from Daisy if I didn't want my head to blow up. Claire, what? I said my phone number? I know my phone just rang, Claire, but I didn't mention the number that was calling, did I? Hi, Mohammed. Good to see you in chat. I haven't been reading chat at all, you guys, because I've been babbling. But I needed to get that out. I had some things to tell you about Daisy and Minnie Manson. And me being Cleveland, where else are you going to hear that? Okay? And Mary, when you hear this, I tried to say this with couth and without intervening on your story. But I think people need to know how far you've come, the pressure that has been on you. And look, Mary's taken a lot of fucking hits, okay, for Daisy. And she's actually looked like an asshole. And I don't like that, because Mary is a really cool chick. And Daisy wanted her to look like an asshole. Mary is way cooler than Daisy ever will be. And Daisy made Mary feel inferior around her. Daisy talked down to her on camera. Daisy told Mary what she could and couldn't say. How she shouldn't look. And she treated her like shit. The ways that Daisy just looked at Mary would have made me want to just shrivel up. I know, because Daisy used to look at me like that. Daisy's very good at fucking you in the head. And that's not what friends do. So I was very careful not to tell Mary's story while me telling Mary's story from the outside. Okay? I want you guys to understand that Daisy has no one right now. She says she has 9,874 kings. Yeah, those are customers, guys. She doesn't even have a real friend out there. John Alka doesn't talk to her anymore. He blocked her. All those men left her. Where's her husband? That worked out well. So any of these kings you hear of, the kings that I knew when I spoke to her for the past 3 years, she never had one. She had John, and she had the space guy. Anybody else was a customer or a meth head on the beach. There is no one else that cares about her. And look what she's done to us. Adam, how the fuck old are you? Don't be coming in my chat asking the ladies how old they are. They're none of your business old. That's how old they are. Adam, how the fuck old are you? Let me go look at your channel. Why are you asking my ladies their ages? Okay, here's Adam. He's very handsome, and he's old enough to be asking your age. I assume you're asking for good reasons to make sure they're not kids or anything, but we're just going to make sure. Subscribing. Don't be asking weird questions of my ladies in the chat, Adam. They are mystery women, and they will stay that way. Yes, making conversation. I get it, and I ate you up. Okay, I get it. I'll lay off. But don't ask people's ages. I protect my girls. They're all the perfect age, okay? No, Adam, I love you. I just have to be careful. Heather, whatever happened with the crazy neighbors? Well, you know, that live stream stayed up for a long time until Melissa took it down. But in that time period, I had time to send it to the Cleveland Clinic. The Cleveland Clinic that treats me for all my cancer. And I pay them. I've paid them for up to 16 cancer procedures. It's a lot of money. So when that lady over there, who's employed by the Cleveland Clinic, was making fun of my cancer on my live stream, I made sure I took it to her bosses. She shut up real quick shortly after. There was an apology from her to me shortly after. She apologized for the way she acted on that stream. She apologized for the way her mother acted on that stream. She said that's not who they were, and they never acted like that. I said, well, that's not true. You act like that every time I come out of my house, but more importantly, the point I want to make to you, Amy, and this was the daughter, I said, the thing that started this was the neighbor, the man with the bald head, the grown man who used to be in prison when I asked his kids to stop being loud on the street in front of my house. And I went over and asked him politely on the sidewalk. He threatened to punch me in the face. Get out of here, I'll punch you in the face. And Amy and her mom sat on their porch and watched him attack me like that. And I said, I'm just simply asking you, dude, if you could not have your kids in the street in front of my house 3 doors down. Because they're disturbing me. Get the fuck off my property. I'm not on your property, dude. I'm on the sidewalk. I'm going to hit you in your face. By this time, his wife behind him and his 3 kids are going, Daddy, Daddy, whatever his name is. And I made the wise choice to run back to my house and call 911. So I did that. So I looked at Amy. I said, more importantly, Amy, how about the day that the neighbor next door threatened to punch me in the face and you pretended not to see it? She said, oh, that never happened. I said, oh, that never happened? While you and your mom sat on the porch watching it and I looked to you women for help as this man was raising a fist to me? That never happened? You heard it. She goes, well, I don't remember it if it happened. I said, is it possible you were rip-roaring blackout drunk like you were on my stream, and that's why you don't remember it? No, no, no. We've never been drunk like that before. Just that. Oh, really? Well, what about the last 12 times I tried to garden out front and you called me white trash when I'm simply cutting my weeds? And I ignore you every time. And this was the one time I simply turned the camera on you. Well, we never act like that. If you won't take my apology, I said, well, if you're not going to admit that you saw the guy yelling at me and wanting to punch me in the face, what started this whole thing, and you're going to say that that's a lie, you don't remember it because you're drunk, no, I'm not going to accept your apology. So I didn't accept her apology because she was still lying to my face. So I held strong. I also had my phone in my hand and I recorded her. And she knew it. I never posted that video. Why? Because I didn't think it was relevant. Could I have been a total cunt and put that up and said, "Ew, fat Amy fucking with me again"? Yeah, I could have. And I could have said that to her people too. But I wanted to be alone. I wanted to be done. Because all I've ever wanted was those women to leave me alone in the first place. Okay? And now they are. And it took that for me to be able to walk out in my front yard. But here's the catch. I still can't walk out in my front yard. If I don't have a tripod in my camera, like my weapon, they still start with me. They still give me a look. The happens. And, you know, after 4 beers later, what do you think will happen next? So I honestly cannot go out in my front yard without my tripod and my camera. It has to look like this. So they are intimidated enough to leave me alone. Isn't that sad? And that is the reason, well, not the only reason, but the main reason Skip and I are going to flip this house in the next few years. It might be this year, it might be next year, it might be the year after that, but I can't see it taking much longer than that. Because already I'm pissed because it's starting to be nice weather out. And you've seen the front of my home. I want to open my windows, but no, the kids are screaming. I don't have a problem with screaming kids. But why aren't they in your yard? They're in the middle of the road. Okay, well, these kids are 7 years and under. I understand it's a dead-end street, but there's still cars coming and going, and you're still leaving your kids in the middle of the road. They're like 3, 5, and 7. Now, they're not staying in the road in front of their house. They're coming 3 doors down, and they're in front of my house. Okay, in the middle of the road, 7, 5, and 3 years old, screaming, throwing balls that are hitting my house. It's not the kids' fault. I'm not mad at the kids. I'm mad at the parents who got a beer in one hand and their Facebook on the other. And throwing their kids in the street to play in front of the neighbor's house that doesn't have children. I'm not going to like that. I've asked you numerous times to be cool. Don't be all uncool. Can't do that. I've actually called the police on him numerous times. I called the police that day when he threatened to punch me. But because there was no witnesses, it didn't stick. So I don't like the neighbors here. I have a problem with those 2 neighbors. And on a dead-end street when there's only 10 houses, that's good enough for me, you know? Like, I don't want neighbors anyways. I want to move to property, which is what Skip wants. And this is the plan. We're going to move on to a little property. Then we'll have a little drive-up driveway. The neighbors will be like a mile away. We get a couple acres, small, in Ohio. A small barn with chickens and a goat. No horses. You know, I'm an equestrian, a hunter-jumper shower, but no, I don't want horses. Doesn't mean I won't go back to riding and I won't take lessons off my property again or show again, but I don't want to own my own horse and have that responsibility. But I do want land and I do want chickens. I want my own eggs. I want my own chicken coop. I want to put a chandelier in the chicken coop. Yes, and I will. And I want a goat. So that is the plan. And then we won't have neighbors. Because I don't think neighbors are really... Look, when I got my first report card as a kid, it literally said on my report card, does not play well with others. I don't like other people around me. I like my space to be huge. And I like boundaries because I've been hurt by neighbors. I've been hurt by family. I've been hurt by my mother and father. Why isn't Karen 2 doors down going to hurt me? Okay? So I just need to push all that off, get a bigger sage stick, more salt on the perimeter, and stay in my bubble. So that's the plan. They're on camera, and people clipped that, you know? So it does live elsewhere, and it is on my TikTok. So it does live, it just doesn't live on my YouTube. Do we see Baxter? He's in his bed, right down there. Let's see. Baxter! Baxter. So cute. Okay, I've got my Ohio wine glass. Got a ginger ale. I'm noticing I have cotton mouth. Why do you think I have cotton mouth, you guys? Because I was wondering, I was just sitting here thinking, oh, I have cotton mouth, that's weird. No, it's not, because this drink's almost gone. So just like weed, just when you smoke weed, when you take gummies, you get those symptoms. I have cotton mouth for my weed drink. So I have to get another kind of drink to remedy that. I'm an absolute mess. Why do you people watch me? I need 2 non-alcoholic drinks to fix me. She's a train wreck and she knows it. Oh, we probably need more than that. If I was doing this on TikTok, I would do it with my feet. Because I have so many foot fetish guys on TikTok all of a sudden. They saw the foot slut army stuff and they ran with it. And then I really got foot fetish guys again, just like I used to like 15 years ago. It's fine. We love it. Foot fetish guys can come. All they want to do is see my feet and they pay me for it. Easy peasy. So cheers with my Ohio glass to you. Cheers to you, YouTubers, kickers, and Twitchers. We are multi-live streaming again today on the Prism. Cheers to you all. And happy hump day. It's Wednesday. Damn it, that upsets me. Do you know why? Tomorrow's my dentist appointment. Tomorrow's my dentist appointment. I don't want to go to the dentist. So I gotta go get a deep scaling. So if you don't know what a deep scaling is, they take a tool, they go up the gum, scale it under the gum as far up as the root, and then do it behind it on every single tooth. Why do they do this? Because I have periodontal disease. I have very, very beginning stages of periodontal disease, and I was diagnosed 5 or 6 years ago. So to keep from getting periodontal disease or keep it from accelerating, you have to go in every 3 or 4 months and have this procedure done. So it's like going to the dentist times 12. It hurts. It hurts so much because they're taking a blade, a spike, and going under the gum to the root of each tooth, back and front. And it hurts. And it's scary. So they give me a benzo. So I take a Valium. So tomorrow will be Valium day. You that know me know what's going on. So I've been having protracted withdrawal. I've been withdrawing nonstop for a while since the holidays. Okay. Took one the day after Mugsy died. But I still had protracted withdrawal the day after that. So I've had protracted withdrawal almost every day since the holidays. So tomorrow I will take Valium. And they give me enough for the night before, that day, and the day after. Because the procedure is that invasive. The day after, all my teeth are loose. Because they go in that hard. And it freaks me out. And it scares me. I have pretty teeth. I have lovely teeth. My grandpa was a dentist. So I love keeping my teeth beautiful. And there's no way I'm going to let periodontal disease come over me. All you have to do is, if you're diagnosed with that, is go in every 4 months, have those teeth cleaned totally to the root, and that it allows no bacteria to grow. Okay? So I'm very proactive with the dentist. It's a big thing. Steve DeLive, everyone subscribe to Steve DeLive, please. He used to cover me and talk about that. It's on my 7.5 hour live stream he did on me. He would say, yo, Cleveland, she has a problem with the dentist. She's always taking a benzo to go to the dentist. Well, that's why. I have extreme anxiety disorder. I fear medical things. Who wouldn't? And I fear the dentist. So to get that kind of a situation done, yeah, the dentist prescribes me that amount of Valium. Now, the dentist also works with my Cleveland Clinic doctor to make sure they're not overlapping. They're aware of my addiction and protracted withdrawal. So they only give me 3 days worth. Do I take it all 3 days? No, I don't. I only take it for the surgery. I just gave you the figure. I was supposed to take it the night before, the night after, and the day of the procedure. I just said surgery. It's not surgery. It's a procedure. So what I do is I take it for the surgery. I don't take it the night before, the day after. I save those, and I put those with my other pills in the cabinet, and I save them. So I try to take as little as possible, and that's how that goes. So it won't be 3 days of me on Valium. It will be 1 day of me on Valium, and that will be tomorrow. So I don't know if I'll stream. It depends how I'm feeling. If I do stream, I'll be high on benzos. So cheers. And now you guys know the backstory. And if you guys ever had heard the backstory from anyone else on that stream that I just told you about or anywhere else, now you know why. Okay? Normal people that are my age, that control their addiction, that work with their doctors, or even people that any of you want to go to the dentist and you have a scared feeling about it, you too can get Valium from your dentist. He will give it to you. If you're scared to go to the dentist, you have to go. He'll give you a sedative for you to go. It's normal. So make sure that door is open for you medically. You're in charge of your life, you guys. You are in charge of what medicines you take, when, where. And you're also in charge of what gives you anxiety. And anxiety is not healthy either, especially for me at 56 with my protracted withdrawal. It could give me a heart attack, give me a stroke. So we need to be keeping this bitch calm. So that's my backstory of the dentist and what's going on. Early stages of periodontal disease, and I don't want that to go any further, and so this is what I do every 3 months. My clippers and my haters will say, she's just using this to take pills. No, because I'm under a doctor of the Cleveland Clinic, and I'm under a periodontist that I've been going to for 6 years, and they collab together, and this is not my idea. This is theirs. I've tried it without being on the pills 3 times, and they can't work on me. I scream because it's painful. Also, other people that get this procedure, they offer them this. They don't all get it. Some of them are braver than me, but I do. Cheers to Adam. Adam's giving us cheers. Adam, I love you. I love you, Adam. Let's give him a hair flip. Ready? I'm known for my hair flip, Adam. Do you know that? There you go. For you. And it's not about the hair flip. It's about the shoulder. Daisy made that one up. I know it wasn't you, Diana. Wasn't. Adam is chill. I like Adam. He's a good chatter. I love you, and you're the best, awesome person. The world. Okay, thank you, Margier Hodes. I'm just reading back chat a little bit, you guys. Really, thank you guys for hanging on today in the chat. Claire, did you notice? I think I was just doing a VP thing. I was doing this. Should I do the neck thing next? How should I do it? Oh, my neck just cracked. Did you hear that? I was making fun of VP's meth thing and I cracked my own neck. It cracked again. Did you hear that? Oh, I might be onto something here. Let me try this way. Oh, a little bit. Hey, did you guys ever crack this knuckle right here? Can you crack this one? So what you do is you don't just crack it. You push it up and you pull it. Listen. Oh, that's this one down here. Let me try to do this one. So it's this one down here, not this down here. No, that one won't do it. How about these knuckles? Oh, it's good stuff right there. Yes, sir. Okay. Want to fight? Anybody? Ready to fight me now? Do you crack your knuckles? Probably hit this after that. That hurt. What time is it? Skippy's sleeping late today. Skippy worked till 4 a.m. last night, and then I got up and we did bong hits till 6, and then he went back to sleep. So he's going to sleep a little later today, so I have a little extra time today. So it's 11. That's fine. That's fine. He can sleep till 12:30. That doesn't mean I'll stream till 12:30, but he can sleep till 12:30. Then I have to wake him up. It's hard for me to sleep lately, especially because he's been working night shifts again. So as soon as I am in like a full sleep, then he comes home and then I'm awake. So it's tough for me to sleep. I have insomnia as it is. Oh, I just hit that and he came back in here. Let me crack the window. Hold on. Sorry, B. I didn't see you creep back in, you little creeper. Sorry, buddy. You want to come up and say hi to chat? You want to say hi to chat? Oh, big guy. He's a big boy. Ooh. Hey. Why don't we go back here? Oh, Baxter. That's my B. That's my B. It's B. Oh, look at him kicking the leg out. Did you like that? He's all like, yeah, he liked that one. Yeah, it's good. Can I see a tummy? Let me see that tummy. Let me see the tummy. Give me a tummy. Oh, you like that? You licking? Oh, we're doing it again. Oh, yes. Yes, sir. Oh, I love him. He's a little teddy bear. Yeah, you're a good boy. You're a good boy. You're a good boy. I love you. You just chilling? You good chill? Love you. I love you, B. Comb you as well. You want a little comb? Yeah, this isn't your comb. This doesn't work well on you. Oh, big yawn. That's a nice one. Can I get your tail? Oh, that's a long tail. So I'm growing his tail like a horse. That's the whole point. With Yorkies, usually you cut their tail. I'm doing it different. Usually you don't grow a Yorkie's ears either, but I'm going to grow them to the ground if they'll grow that long. And we'll just clip the rest of him. He does need a clipping right now, but I'm not going to do it to him. We'll let him go a little shaggy because of the weather. You want to be a little shaggy? You could be a little shaggy. I do have to shave this dog's face, which I hate. He's kind of like a poodle. But I was a groomer for a while at a place called Wags and Whiskers. So I groom my dogs myself. I have the clippers myself, but it doesn't change the fact that I don't like to shave their face. If I don't, it will grow into a full thing, and then they'll get the eye, tears, and so you can't do that. You got to keep it clean. And we do shave his little face, but I hate doing it. He doesn't love it either. He says, he used to bite when I first got him. He would bite at the clippers, but now he'll just chill. Okay, all right. Be all right. Okay, so that's chat. Do you have anything to say to them? What? He says he loves you. What? Oh, he says thanks for checking in on him in these hard times. Wait, one more thing? What? He said Killer's really stepped up. And she has. I want you guys to know, since Mugsy passed away, Killer has not been spending all her time in her nest. She's been coming up on the couch. She's been going into Baxter's bed with him. Every time he goes out to go pee, which she never used to do, she goes out with him now. I do notice them walking from room to room as a pair, which they've never done. Baxter always did that with Mugsy, and Killer just stayed by herself. So I have noticed she has stepped up for this guy. She has been through so many of my dogs passing. She knows exactly what's going on. And this is Baxter's first one, and it was his buddy Mug. So she's really, Killer has stepped up and has taken care of this little guy. And he's doing better. He's doing better. They're both less depressed because of that. Yeah, you're doing better, cutie. So expect some more videos of these guys. You'll be seeing a lot more of Baxter. We'll get you to get to know them a little bit better. Because Mugsy would want that, right? Because you're so fucking cute. And you guys don't know this, but Baxter has the same snaggletooth that Mugsy did. Exact same one. I think it's on the opposite side, but it's still on the bottom. It's got the same snaggletooth. So that's weird. It's maybe my 4th or 5th dog actually with that snaggletooth. So that snaggletooth kind of keeps coming back to me. I think it's cute. I think it's your character. Oh. I mean, if that's not cute, I don't know what is. And then this little fat Buddha belly. Look at this little fat tummy. Look how fat he is. This is a purebred Yorkie, you guys. Look, there's the snaggletooth. There it is. Do you see it? There's the tooth. And you can't really tell because of all his hair, but it's there. It's totally a snaggletooth like the tiny Mungamoo. You got a tooth too. And his tongue sticks out. Yeah, so that's pretty cute stuff. We love you. We're going to put you down so you don't get crazy. You want to go in the other room or do you want to go in your bed? Try in your bed. You can go in the other room if you want. Whoa, you're cutting me off. Cutting me off, sir. Okay, you go in there. That's fine. That's a better room. Go in there so I can do a bong hit. Oh, hello, breasts. Excuse me. As I crawl up to you like a cat with my boobs hanging out. Wonderful, wonderful stream. It's W, Jennifer. Chocolate cake? We're talking about chocolate cake in chat? All right. Let me read. I need to know what's going on. Let me see. Where's my phone? This is that wrist thing that I bought on my IRL walk on Saturday, you guys. It's so cute, right? With my new phone case. Look how amazing this phone case is. With the holder. I mean, Jesus Christ. We're really living our lives here. Yeah, so if you guys didn't see my IRL stream last Saturday, go watch it because it was really amazing. The content on that stream from A to Z. I still don't know what was going on at that church. So I'm going to go back. It seems like people are going in it, so I'm going to go back and try to get inside it and try to talk one of those people into letting me in. You know, I have my ways. I have my charms. So that's what I'm going to try to do. And then I did so well on that Saturday morning walk. By the time I logged off of that stream, I already had over 4K viewers. I think it went up to like 4.6 or something. But that's amazing for a Saturday morning stream just to walk around my block. Hello, lover. So I think I should try to do every Saturday morning a little IRL walk. And I think if I keep it early like that, I think we get the weirdos out there. And I think it's more amusing. So I think I'm going to try to do that, just like I do my Sunday church streams where I'm crazy. I'm going to try to do a Saturday morning IRL walk. So y'all can look forward to that with the weather changing. Spring's going to be here, what, in 2 weeks? Skip and I are going to do something for St. Patrick's Day. You know I am. Look at me in green already. I already have shamrocks on. I already have shamrocks on my butt. Up close twerk. So we'll be doing some fun streams for you guys. I haven't been streaming much this past week, frankly, because I've been depressed. And that's the truth of it. Not depressed, but grieving, mourning, you know, going through that. You know, it's sad. It's sad when you have little Mugamoo around for 16 years. And he never left my side, not once. Skip always went to work. He's gone half the day, for fuck's sake. Later, Skippy. But Mugsy never left my side. So just getting used to that being gone, you know? That's all I'm having a hard time with. What I always did in the past was adopt another dog. But I've decided I don't want to do that because I want to take the time for these two and for them to live their life out with all this attention, not bring a new one in. And then I think I'm going to take a minute of not having any dogs. And I have never done this in my life. I've never had just only 2 dogs. When Skip met me, I had 3, and then we immediately had 4. We've never had less than 3 or 4. And we've usually had more like 5 to 7. All little ones. So this is different for me. It's already quieter. But I think that I need to do that. It's been a lot of death. It's been a lot of grief. It's been a lot of mourning. It's been a lot of me caring for them. Me being that strong person for them and watching others die. And that is my calling. That's what I do. But, this one. I'm gonna need to take a minute, you know? Cake. Okay. Well, Heather, Saturday. What day is it? Wednesday? Okay, I go to the dentist on Thursday. So by Saturday, I can eat cake. Yeah, I'll want cake. So Saturday morning stream, we'll get cake. That's a plan. I love to go into that store, and we didn't do that last Saturday, so we'll do that. I also heard that there's a homeless couple living in the alley, or not the alley, but the archway of the abandoned store next to that restaurant. My husband has seen them a couple times, a man and a woman. They've got a whole little cardboard box set up and everything. So I would like to try to catch them on a little live streamy poo, you know. Of course, I'm going to film them walking up to them, but I'd like to interview them. I'd like to give them $20. I'd like to give them some weed. I'd like to hear their story. Why are you homeless? Why are you out here? Do you know about the resources in Cleveland? Oh, you're on fentanyl. That's why. Okay. So that's usually the story. You know, they can get help, and there's plenty of resources, but they won't because you can't go to the shelter if you're high or if they drug test you in there. So if you're drug tested clean for or dirty for fentanyl, crack, heroin, whatever that shit is, meth, they're not gonna let you sleep in there. So those people don't really want help. They'd rather be high. So I like to interview those kind of people. People say that's bad of me. It's not. It brings awareness to their bad situation regardless. I'm still like a journalist. I'm no documentary maker, but on the other hand, I fucking am. I don't see anybody else out there with a camera asking them their story, so why don't I? I have every right in the world to ask, and my intentions are good. Some people are like, you're making money off them. Well, it won't be that much money. It'll probably be about 58 cents. So let's not worry about me exploiting them for the whole 58 cents. If I made $1 off them, that would be crazy from what YouTube pays me for those kind of videos. So let's not worry. That's not a thing. I like to say like Mark Lieta does, I bring awareness to it. Mark Lieta brings awareness to it. I'm no Mark Lieta, but he ain't here in Cleveland walking around on Saturday morning either. So I'm going to do that too. Two cakes. Can you tell me again how old he turned? I didn't ever hear that. If you don't want to say, that's fine. Okay, so we eat cake here all the time. You guys don't see it because we don't, film us go to the store, but it's a constant question between me and Skip. Do you want cake today? There's cake. Kittler, come on up. Come, baby. The last cake we got was yesterday, and I didn't like it. It was a Bananas Foster cake. Skippy loved it. I took one bite, and I was like, oh. He was like, you don't like it, baby? I said, no, I do not like it. He said, oh. He said, you want me to go get you another one? Because that's what Skippy does. I said, no, you just take it. He said, do you want me to save you a little? I said, no, you take that last bit to work. It was gross. It was like a white cake, and it had like caramel and bananas and like a good frosting. Like, I love Bananas Foster, don't get me wrong, but it wasn't good in this particular cake. So we'll go Saturday morning, sweeties. Red velvet, that and a chocolate. Which one do you like better, the red velvet or the chocolate? You know, they say red velvet is just chocolate with red coloring in it. Do you know that? I don't know if I believe that because it doesn't taste as good as a chocolate. It does have a different taste to me. But maybe that's just my mind tricking me with the food coloring. Did it have buttercream frosting? Because I think if you get a red velvet cake, you either have to have buttercream or buttercream, right?
Hey, Holmes,
oh, the cat just took my light out.
Atlanta.
Dang it, you took my whole ring light out.
Show me the kitchens.
Mr. Black, why are you crying? Mr. Black, come here and tell me about it. Black, come tell chat. All right. All right, we got this back. What's the name of this channel? Dream Jazz. Make sure you guys subscribe to it today, because I did. So we can have a whole tribe of us. Why did I just put my ass in your face? I just went over here to do something important. Oh, plug in the ring lamp. Yeah, give me a second. Foot slut army. Oh, this bitch is hot. Okay. Technical difficulties, y'all. It's a whole setup here now. Claire, we might as well get the script going now. I would never, Claire. You know, before I found out what a piece of shit Candy Sugar was, and I used to talk to her on the phone, Claire, she used to tell me all about the scripts. The RV scripts, the Vegan Patriot scripts. I never thought that shit was real till I talked to BP myself. You know, the scripts are real. Why would you be a live streamer and have a scripted stream? I wonder that, because I wouldn't. I like it to be organic. I like my bra strap to be falling out and be like, fuck this shit. I would never pretend that something was going on. It wasn't. I didn't believe her at first, but it came to be true. You know what happened with that Candy Sugar thing? You want me to tell you that story too? Oh, she's such a piece of garbage, that girl. She sent me all these pictures of herself, of this blonde-haired Barbie girl. You know, it's some old man in his basement, bald-headed with warts, right? So she sent me all these pictures of herself. And then I modded Eric in my chat. And I modded, who did I mod? John. She didn't like that. And she told me never to talk to her again. And if I did, she would bring legal action against me. And I said, for what? For modding Eric and John in my chat? She said, yes, ma'am. She said, those people are very dangerous and I have a bounty out against them. I said, what did you just say? Say what? I have a bounty out against them, especially John, because he beat up a homeless man in the alley. I said, how's that your or my problem? She said, don't ever contact me again or I'll take legal action against you. That's Candy Sugar. She's nuts. I know it's a she because I did talk to her on the phone and I heard her voice. But the pictures she sent me of this model-looking blonde woman are not her. You can trust that. That chick is nuts. And then she created a page called Goddess Lila because she wanted to be a goddess with Daisy and us. Do you remember that? Goddess Lila. What a freak. She was big into the Daisy shit. Oh, she even started a clipping page of Daisy. Do you remember that? We're having a lot of tea here this morning. Should I change the name of the stream from The Real Housewife of Cleveland is Live to Tea Stream? Tea Stream! What do you think, Hitler? Tea Stream? She says yes. Well, Claire, I think this was a sort of a purging stream for me, don't you? So yes, I think I purged all the turds today. Fucking weirdos. Cheesecake. I probably won't get cheesecake while I'm there. You know what I have in my mind, Heather? What is it called? Damn it. It's Italian. It has strawberries and pudding, custard in it. It's a white cake with like whipped cream. A casata cake. That's what's on my mind. I walked in there the other day and I didn't buy anything. I just walked to peek and they had a casata cake in there. All the cakes were this size. The casata cake was this size. It was towered above the rest. White whipped cream and strawberries. Ooh. Ooh. Thank you, Claire. Ooh. Oh, Adam says I scoop it out of the pot with a Cadbury chocolate twirl bar. And you can do that now, you guys. It's Easter time, so now's the time that we go and get all these good Easter chocolates. You know what my favorite is? The white chocolate, white Easter chocolate. Grab a bunch for yourself this year and then stock it in your house so that in July and August when it's so hot out, you just go have some white chocolate. We have one place in Cleveland called Mally's, and I'll probably take you guys there soon. I told Skip, I said, let's go there. It's a pink building inside and out. Chocolates that they make for all of Cleveland that are lovely, and they have a little bar in there, but the bar, it's like a Sunday bar. They only serve ice cream on Sundays. And they have chocolate malts. I love a chocolate malt. So we'll probably go there soon, and we can sit at the bar and have a sundae. I like to get the peppermint ice cream they have there with chocolate fudge, hot fudge. And then I always buy the Easter candies. So they have the religious candies, you know, you see in my house, you know. I'm not religious, I'm a starseed, but I have all this weird religious stuff all over my house, right? So I'm the same way with the candy. Give me the Easter cross, the Christian cross. It's a white chocolate with the flowers growing around it. Oh, give me 10 of those. I love to eat it. Also, I'll be making my stigmata cookies coming up for Easter. I didn't make them last year, so I make stigmata cookies for Easter. I have a little cookie cutout, and it's a hand. So I make the hands, and then I put a little candied jelly in the middle. I make stigmata cookies for Easter. I have also made Jesus zombie cookies. Oh, let's do both. Let's make Jesus zombie cookies and stigmata cookies for Easter. It's on. W, Claire. Let's hit this for you. W. We gotta get our priorities fucking straight. When the weed guy comes, we're happy about that. You need to get it. Alright, well then we double ring it for you. I wish that could just make the weed guy appear for you. You hear Mr. Black screaming out there? Black, what? Come on, Mr. Black. Come. Do you want to see chat? Come on. I know you do. Come on. Mr. Black, what is going on? There's Heather and Claire. Do you want to say something? What? There's a lot going on with you. I love yous. I love you. Really? Really? All that? That being said, what else? What else? Oh, some of that too. Oh, and some of that. Oh, a little bit of this. He does that really hard. Like he does that against my nose and my mouth. Black, what are you doing to me? I love you too. You're my kitty poo. You're my kitty poo. My kitty, my kitty, my kitty poo. What? Gonna grab my face? You can grab it. Show them how you grab my face. Yes, she says quiet. Shh. She says shh, woman, shush. I know, it's so funny. You're so funny. You're so funny. You're kind of hairy though. You're a little hairy. Oh, kisses. Did you guys see that? We had kisses there too. Okay. I love you too. You're a very good man. He'll do that all day. If I just sit there, he'll do that all day. It just will go on. Black. There's a lot in my mouth and my nose. No, sir. All right. We're going to do a bong hit. We're going to wrap this up. Claire, are you here? And Heather, are you here? Are you both here still? Yes, Heather's here still. Claire's still here. Okay. We're going to do a bong hit, and then I'm going to put Mugsy in the cabinet. So I wanted to make sure both you were here, so I had someone to do that with me. So we're going to change the tone. We're going to do a bong hit, and then we're going to do that. I'd like to do it before Skippy wakes up so that I can show him Mug in the cabinet. Skip will be so emotional in it. I just prefer to do it before he gets up. So I'll have you guys do that with me. So, this was his card he got yesterday. I'm gonna probably, I guess I'll put it in there with him. Or should I leave it on the table? I don't know. We'll think about that one. If you guys have something, let's just give a cheers right now to the tiny Mugamoo. So when did he die? It was February 7th, right? So, he was gone for that first week. We only had him. We didn't even have him for 24 hours after he passed. We got him right where he needed to go because he had places to go and things to do. And then when he came back, we put him on this table. I said it was going to be, what, a week? And it's, you know, it's been a month. Hasn't it been a month or so? It's been 3 weeks, 4 weeks. I have lost count. And I don't care to count. So we're just going to say cheers to my tiny Mugamoo. You did such a good job. You're such a good mug. And I know you wanted to stay with me. And I know you still even want to stay on this table. We got the bell. They say an angel gets his wings every time a bell rings. So we'll just do that. I'll blow out all these candles. Let that go up. Maybe we burn a little bit of sage before we put them in. What do we, I think that's a plan. So over here on the witch's table, my sage thing. And actually I have some of Mugsy's funeral flowers mixed in there, so that's appropriate. Let me go get a little fresh sage to put in there. Okay, so we got a big old chunky poo on my abalone shell in front of my witches. I don't like to call it an altar. I call it a table. An altar is a little concerning sounding. So I'll sage you guys too. Ring of protection around Jet. I will go sage everything around here. Mr. Black's crying. So this is the rose quartz, and it will have taken all of his energy, and the energy that's left on that little, what's in this box. It will take the energy, and energy that if he's coming around, he'll put into there. Also, in this crystal, this is a crystal shaped like a dog. This is a quartz crystal, and this is rose quartz. So both of these will record. As much as this camera is recording you and me right now, these crystals are recording, and they record energy. I don't pretend to understand that, but that is factual and scientific and spiritual, and we just gotta trust in that. So hopefully a lot of Mugsy's essence has gone into these two pieces, and I can tell it has because they bring me strength and peace right now. And that's what he wants. These little flowers were left over from my Valentine's Day flowers, and this flower too. So we're going to keep those with him. And here's his little paw print that's going with him too. You saw the little paw prints. Every time we have a dog cremated, it's just a little under $450. Okay, it's not cheap. And we always get the same cherry oak box. Is that what this is? With the gold little thing and the little footprint. And they charge us, you know, an arm and a leg. And they also, not this time with Mugsy, but 2 times ago with one of my dogs, sent us a package of seeds, flowers, to plant in the garden, which I didn't do last summer. So I found those. So we'll plant those this summer in remembrance of Mugsy. And I think it was Queen Bee when we lost Queen Bee. You guys didn't know her. A tiny Mugamoo. Let's just go. I'd like, before I put him in the thing, I'd like to take him to his little spot one last time. Because, man, none of my other dogs ever liked this spot. This window seat is so fabulous. He became famous here. He would sit here for hours in the day. He would take naps here with the sun coming in. He would watch the rain. He would watch the snow. He would watch the squirrels and the birds. It's half the reason I started doing the birds and everything out there, was to entertain Mugamoo when he was looking out there. He laid on this side as well. That's actually his little pillow. Why don't we get this pillow over there? Actually, that's his blanket. What are we doing? The day that I brought Mugsy home, I bought this blanket for him. This is it. So let's put this on this side. Because he laid on both sides equally, and this is a blanket and his pillow, so I guess he wants to lay there. So let's put him there for a few minutes, and I'll sit with him. What do you think, Mug? You're moving around the house again, just like you used to. You love that window seat, huh? Cheers to you, tiny man. Love you. Tiny Mugamoo. Cheers, my little son. We miss you. Daddy and I miss you. The dogs miss you. YouTube misses you. TikTok misses you. Oh, TikTok asks you about you all the time. They're devastated over there. We have a friend on TikTok, Rusty the dog. Rusty is 21 years old. Rusty was 21 years old. Rusty died just days after Mugsy did. Me and Rusty's parents, the creators of that channel on TikTok, we would lean on each other quite a bit and be like, we're doing so great. Our dogs are so old. We're winning. Rusty was decrepit. He wasn't like looking young like Mugamoo. He was like decrepit, but he was going on, moving forward. Then Mugsy died, and I wasn't really looking at the TikTok or anything, and then I looked a few days later, and little Rusty had died. So I want to give a little shout out to Rusty too. He was a little terrier of some kind, but he was real cute. His tongue stuck out, and his eyes were blind, and he was fuzzy in all the wrong places, had a couple bald spots, but man, his people loved him. Loved him.
Strivectin TL Advanced
He had quite the
Plus
TikTok
results that
channel.
Inspire confidence. Strivectin, the #1.
Mugsy became famous on the TikTok before he became famous on YouTube. He has a lot more followers on there. The YouTube is more my thing. The YouTube is more gossip girl, right? And YouTuber stuff. The TikTok is just still all beauty and Mugamoo, and I do have my clips on there of Melissa, of Daisy, of Melissa being I love you looked at right now, you know? There was years of when I first got Mugsy. So I'm sad that I lost all that, but maybe there's a reason I wasn't supposed to be looking at that. Got my crystals here in my hand. I do feel his energy. I can't tell you like that he's sitting here right now. I don't think that, but I feel his essence in here. I've only felt him close to me, like in presence, like maybe once or twice since he's died. And that was right after he died, right after his spirit was gone, and he was there with me. And I know from the other side, he was just trying to hold me and console me and do what he always does. So I felt that. And then there was maybe a couple days later I felt something too, but since then I haven't felt him. And that's a good thing, because he's busy, he's gone, he's doing other things. So that's why I'm trying not to be sad, and I'm trying not to dwell on it or grieve too hard or talk about it. It's something I need to leave behind at some point, right? So that he can move on, because the more that I talk about him is the more I keep him here, and he'll want to, still from whatever realm he's at, he'll want to come and console me. So I have to not do that, because he's got better things to do. Right, Mugamoo? Right. So let's get him in there. Maybe I'll put this in front of him. Let me figure out the lighting, because it's dark in there. It's dark in there, Mugamoo. He says, I'll lighten it up, Mother. Don't worry. It's cute in there. I want you guys to see. Now, when I was swatted by animal control, one of the complaints was that I had been keeping dead dogs in boxes in a drawer. So when he asked me about that, I said, well, honestly, officer, there's some truth to that one. And he looked at me very concerned. I brought him over here. Said, here's a bunch of dead dogs in boxes. And he looked heartbroken. I said, is there something wrong with that? Is that not okay? And he grabbed his heart. He goes, honey, that is very okay. So I did clean this out yesterday and I made the spot for him. So we're going to put him right above Chica, between Oscar and Bridget. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. And we're going to put his foot. Let's see. Let's move this over here for now. We'll put his foot right in the front there, and we'll move this guy here. I think that's how it goes. Or this there. No, this there. Okay. This lights up, I think. Should we try to light it up? I don't know how. Okay, and then we should put this back. I know, B. I know. I know, B. I feel the same way, buddy. Just awful. Okay. The flowers. So let's put this little flower here on his foot. Put these two big pink ones. Here you go. This is from me and Skippy. Okay, these are my flowers from Valentine's Day and from my 5K. Those are from my baby. So, you have those. There. Lovely mug. That's my mugaboo. And there's Sheena. So he's between Oscar the poodle, Bridget the pug. Right beneath him is Chica. Right beneath Chica is Chewbacca. Next to him is Sadie, the lady. On the other side is Molly. Down here is Sheena. And down here is Tinkerbell. So I wanted him to be touching Tinkerbell's box because they were best friends too. But her box is so big it had to be on the bottom. I don't know why her box is so big because she was smaller than Mugsy. But sometimes they fuck up at the crematory and they give you different size boxes, which is what they did in that case. And I'll show you, they fucked up with Chewbacca's too. You can see they're all the same except for this one here, Chewbacca's. Yeah, they just fucked it up. We were supposed to get this box, but they gave us this box. We always said Chewie was such a wild dog and that he fucked up the order. And that's why he has a different one. So we kind of like that. It kind of adds in. Also, I've talked about my scar before. Scar on my lip. You can't see it really well right there. Okay, we can see a big line right there. So that's the dog that bit me, Chewbacca. He was a Pekingese. He didn't mean to. He was just brought up abused. So I scared him one day and he bit my lip, ripped it open to where an artery was hanging out. We had to call 911. I had to take an ambulance and have them sew it up. They did a pretty good job. But you can see that sometimes, especially if I wear a lipstick, or sometimes it'll look weird there. So there we go. I got very emotional for a minute, but I held it together and I didn't cry. End of an era. Okay, Mugamoo, I'm not going to say goodbye because you're right here next to us. And like I said, I cleaned this all out last night. I cleaned all of those feet, all of those boxes, the whole inside of there with Murphy's oil soap. I did all these little fucking things. So he's nice and set. And then he's right next to his spot, which is right here. Oh, we got the pillow on his spot. You'd probably be in his spot if it wasn't for this pillow, huh? I'm sorry. Well, that's your spot, Mug. You want to go over there, Black? That's it. Oh, you know what? Let me sage inside there one quick time. inside that little cupboard where he is. This is a new spot. Let's just get in there real good. Oopsie, sorry. Sorry, Shadow. Let me get in there for a second though, buddy. Love you, Mug. There you go. All clean. Can't be any cleaner than that. In my best poltergeist lady voice, this house is clean. For you, Mug. It's your new spot. Do you love it? You do? Good boy. I love you. Timing with the racial slur tower. Thank you for getting my mind off that, Cheddar. Appreciate it. Heeb, thank you. Thank you, Claire. Says that's amazing. You have given homes to all these dogs. You're amazing. Well, they're amazing, and they were worth it. And what they gave to me in return is undescribable. So I was the one winning there. I got their company. Hi, Lumber. Good to see you in chat, honey. He says, hey, Cleveland Chick, good to see you on live today. Good to be on live. What's up, Lumber? How are you? Thank you, Adam. So Adam says, rest in peace, Mug. Claire says, great wee dog. And you know, it's one of my favorite things is when you say we, when you call him a we anything. It shows that you're from Scotland. No, we don't use that word in America. And it makes my heart melt with love when I hear you say that. So I needed that. Thanks. And Heather, cheersing to Mugamoo. Thanks, Heather. I know you loved him very much. I can handle that. Thank you, Heeb. You just made me some money on my YouTube monetization account. Thank you. You're my only troll in here right now, so I appreciate you. We've had plenty of other ones today. You're not the first bringing a racial slur tower, but I appreciate you. I don't stand by it, but I appreciate it. The wee man, exactly, the wee man. So let's relight these candles because it was kind of a, you know, saying goodbye of the space. First of all, let's down this. There's a little left in there. Cottonmouth or not, let's fucking go. Cheers, Mugamoo. Cheers, chat. Cheers, Heeb. You're wild. Bottoms up. Oh, the card. What should I do with the card? Should I put it in there or should I leave it out here? I think his mom wrote it for me, basically, because me and Skip. So I think Mugsy would want me to keep it out here. I think we'll keep it out here. How's that sound, chat? Oh, I can't reach the Guadalupe Virgin. I can't reach down there that far. Should we light this one too? It's at the very end. Let's do it. Mugsy would want me to. Light them all. Oh, it doesn't want to light. There, that's pretty. Put my crystals there. Move the cup. Move the comb. The milk on the table. Changes, right? Life is weird. You know what else has been weird for me lately? Time. Time is moving strangely for me. It's a part of death. It's a part of grief and mourning. But the time goes really slow at first, and then it starts going fast. And some days it feels like Mugsy's been gone for years. It really does feel like that now. Like I can hardly remember his little face or his smell. And then other days it feels like it just happened yesterday. So time is really strange right now. But I don't hate that. I'm super self-aware of that because you only grieve a few times in your life like this. And it is a beautiful thing. And as a spiritual human being, I know that there's parts of that that are magical elements. And I'm going to be really in tune with that and try to grab onto all of them and be a little bit more higher vibration so that I can connect with him still. So there's that. He's somewhere close. I know that. I'm waiting for my dream from him. So I'll be excited when that dream comes. Keep that off the table. Oh my God, Allison, post office fees have tripled and I'm worth it. So Allison is telling me that she went to the post office and sent my package, you guys. She sent me a new rock. Allison, I love you, sweetie. You know, if you're just coming in, I'm going to need you to rewind a little bit. We just put Mugsy in the cabinet. Allison, it was a special moment. Just like 10 minutes ago, we put Mugsy from the table to the cabinet. Look, the table's all clear now. He's gone. Time to Mugsy. It's in his cabinet. Let's have one last peek at him. We'll show Allie. There he is. Tiny Mugamoo. With his buddies. Well, Allison, I can't thank you enough for driving the fuck around, spending your money, making me rocks, making me gifts. No one needs to see that. I'm ready for my close-up, Mr. DeVille. Not. Thank you, Zoom. Never again. Yeah, so he's in his new spot. He's in his permanent spot. He's made it. He's gotten everywhere he needs to go, except for my dream. We're waiting on the dream. Yes, W to Allison. And here's where the rocks are, you guys. She has this space right there, in between that column. Over here, I've got the angel and a huge chunk of obsidian. Oh, I gotta put some more batteries in that angel. I love that angel. I love my neon angel. My neon emoji angel. So Allison's got this whole little spot here, and I'm sure we can move some around. I may have to move that little Pope guy, Allison. But I used to keep him in front of my fish tank, but I stopped doing that because, you know, it would get weird. Water would drip out of there, and it was strange. I didn't want him to get ruined. All right, Claire's off to get her weed. So this is a good time for me to say goodbye to, because I was just going to log off myself. So thank you for being here, Claire. Good luck on your weed travels. I'm very excited for you. I'll probably see you guys tomorrow after the dentist, high on a Valium. So look forward to that stream. Should I make AI arts? Yes, why not? I adore you all. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for helping me with putting Mugamoo in his place. I appreciate that. Happy Wednesday, happy hump day. I love you all. Bye, Adam. Bye, Heather. Bye, Allison. Bye, Claire. I love you all. Bye, Chad.